Started out on live, man, that was the play. Streaming every night, building up the sway. But as the site faded, I had to find my way. Now I'm hopping platforms, surfing through the fray. Got my crew behind me, yeah, we call them givers. Chillin' IRL, catching all the rivers. Farkle in the chat, bringing laughs to the grind. Talking crypto games while we sippin' Jack Fine. Gives a minute, yeah, we take our time. Living in the moment, the life's a subtle rhyme. From the land down under, streaming through the night. New Zealand's vibes, surfing waves day to night. Always looking for the next thrill, that's where I ignite. Community so solid, always shining bright. GoVan rolling deep and cruising for the height. From the struggle to the stream, it's all just a game. But with the giver found, we're making our name. Tracking crypto profits, life just gets sweeter. Every view and every stream, making life a keeper. Give us a minute, yeah, we take our time. Living in the moment, life's a subtle wine. From the land down under, streaming through the night. Got my heart on my sleeve, everything feels right. So here's to the journey, no regrets in sight. Each laugh and each tear, it's a beautiful fight. Keep the wave rolling, let the good vibes flow. We're the givers, together in the show. Gives a minute, yeah, we take our time. Living in the moment, the life's a subtle rhyme. From the land down under, streaming through the night. Got my heart on my sleeve, everything feels right. That's how we play a game. First start to the next time, but chasing fame. With the year behind me, changing scenes. So through the internet, living out the dream. Got my acoustic strong, curing and chill, far cracking jokes. Go stop the thrill. In the land of Kiwis, we ride the waves. Our own streams phone, no better days. Gives a minute, yeah, we take our time. Living in the moment, the life's a subtle rhyme.
Hello, the internet. It is Saturday, the 4th of April, 2026, and welcome back to the channel. Had to confirm it actually is Saturday. Indeed it is. The weekend, well, good weekend, good Easter weekend. Yeah, Easter, I cannot believe it. Also, I cannot believe how freaking cold it is today. Hey Siri, temperature.
It's 18 degrees right now.
18 degrees is. That's too cold, right? You might say 18 degrees. That's not cold at all. It actually is. Well, it's cold enough to be, you know, it's not winter. It's not winter. It's autumn. So it shouldn't be this cold. In this room, though, with this setup, there is a fair amount of heat coming towards me from all the devices. So I probably won't need this on. But just before I began, I was like, I need a hoodie on. First time I pulled out the hoodie for the cooler months, and for some reason, this one stinks. It's been, I reckon I might have put this away wet last winter because it doesn't smell good. You know when you can smell clothing that's, it's clean, but it's also, in fact, I've got to take it off. It stinks. Clothing that smells, I've got to air it out, huh? I'll just put it up there. Anyway, those are my troubles. So you shouldn't have to be bearing the brunt of those troubles. But another trouble of mine that you can bear the brunt of, one of the things that annoyed me the most, wait, that's not really the right way to say that. An annoying thing that did concern me a little when I was on the road trip with Marty to Uluru in GoVan was the chairs that I had. 2 chairs, and they were on the roof, and we had to pull them down and then put them back up. So the chairs were camping chairs that didn't roll up, they just flattened out. And so they were flattened, and then I'd put the camping table on top of it, and then on top of it would go Marty's swag. And I always thought it would be better to have chairs that are like tents, you know, camping tents are rolled up in a circle. And so I think we were on a stream the other week and this came up. I don't even know how we got here. Where are we here? There's a little, this, remember this website, Kilos Gear? And it came up with these every adventure deserves their throne. Here is yours. And these are camping chairs. So that kind of got me worrying. Yeah, I was super scared. Couldn't sleep all night. No, it got me wondering what other chairs are on the market that I could be looking at maybe getting a couple before this road trip that I'm about to do in August, whenever the petrol prices come back down reasonable. And so I found a few videos. Best chairs. There's a best backpacking chair. Best backpacking chair ever. And it's not expensive. That looks interesting. I found another one here. Camping chairs. Which one is best? Now, I believe this is an Aussie because it's got the Dometic brand, which is an Australian brand. So I'm interested in that. And then, of course, a third video. The best camping chairs ranked by real people and butts. And their butts. I mean, you're putting your butt in a chair. You might as well get your butt to rank it. So that's what I want to do on this stream. Hang out for a little while, look at chairs, and then we'll move into another little bit of content. We've got our regulars and whatever, some content we can pull up and have a good time. Probably stream here for a couple hours, maybe 2.5 skins. We do have my whole family here. Well, not my whole family, but Claudia's arrived now. So Baxter's here with his girlfriend Sienna and Claudia. Ryan's not here. It was his birthday yesterday. Hello and happy birthday yesterday for Ryan. I did find another video I think we're going to pull up here. What was this one? It's about the M5 and the M5 Pro and the M5 Max, the one that I'm streaming on right now. Wrong choice. Most people get it wrong. M5 Pro versus M5 Max. I kind of want to see, I don't know, there's a lot of people complaining about their M5s, or at least looking at that headline, it looks like people are complaining about it. And by the way, 16,000 views uploaded a day ago. Maybe I should be making videos about the M5 Max because I'm streaming on it right now and it is an absolute beast. In fact, what happened here at the beginning of this stream, I tried to do an SRT ingest on Beam and it did not like it. Now that is not my machine's fault. My machine can handle all the things, but Beam just did not. That scared me. My volume's up too loud. It's making me a little tetchy. The stream came through, but it was a black screen. So SRT, secure, reliable transport, not very reliable. It just didn't bring. So I just killed it and started again with RTMP. That seems to work. I just kind of thought I'd mess around with that because the latency is this sub-zero or a second or two latency. So when I talk, you see. When I talk, you see it. That will be better for live because interactions. Although the only interaction right now is the bots on Nemo TV, and I don't really give two shits about those guys. But anyway, so let's jump right into the chair content, or should we get a beer? I think I might leave a beer till later because I'll be sitting up. We played a game of Scrabble last night. Do you want to know who won? Sorry, I can't hear you. Yeah, you're gonna have to talk up. Yo, KiloView. Nemo TV. KiloView is the streaming coder that doesn't work. Nemo TV is the platform full of bots. I'll just tell you then, if the 50 viewers on Nemo TV aren't going to talk, I'll just tell you, I won the game of Scrabble. I blitzed it. I'm good at Scrabble. I'm good. Yeah, we must be doing something wrong. I lost one viewer on Nemo TV. That could be the only real person that left, because a bot wouldn't leave by ones. Yeah, it was a good game last night, and I guess we'll be playing again tonight. And, then I sat up and did a little stuff on the machine, the technical stuff. I've tried to work out why Apple Music isn't bringing in artwork, and I found a little program called, I've stuck it out here so I could see it. It's called Yate, Y-A-T-E. This program allows you to... So the issue is Apple Music, which is confusing as all hell because Apple Music is also the name of the subscription service, which I don't use. I only use, for want of a better term, iTunes, which is no longer called iTunes. It hasn't been called iTunes for quite a while. It's now just called Apple Music, and both your subscription service and your local hard drive stored music is in the same app, and it's just called Apple Music. So it gets very difficult to search up anything, especially with the GPT machine, because if you just type the word in music, I'm having difficulty, and they're like, what kind of music? It's like, no. I'm talking from now on, always refer to it as Apple Music, as iTunes. Remember, I'm referring to it as that. Anyway, what I've discovered is, even though artwork is displayed if I load up Apple Music right now, you will see all of the artwork will be there. In fact, let's do that. I've got it loaded just right here. And let me just make sure this is on the most.
I want to mow the lawn and go fishing.
I want to mow the lawn and go fishing. If you go to, g'day Comptech, how you doing, man? Apple Music, let's make it full screen so it covers can't you just click it? You can't just click it? Oh, there you go, yeah. So all the artwork for everything is there, right? But if I went in and played one of these albums, the artwork wouldn't pop up. And this is all my local stored music, right? So all the artwork is always there. But what happens is there's some missing. Interesting. Those are interesting. Let's just check that. Why is that not there? The song could not be located. The hell? What the smeg? Uh-oh. Okay, I might have to look into that deeper. We've lost some songs. So anything without without artwork is missing the songs? How did that happen? Yeah, wow. Okay, might have to go back to my backup machine and find those. Sonic Youth, live in Kyiv. What else is missing then? I hope there's not. There only seems to be the Sonic Youth ones. What's this? 2 pieces. No, the artwork's there. There is some missing here. What's this? No, that's there. Vinyl rip. John Lennon. 1984 vinyl rip that we did. That's there. Wonder why the other one wasn't there. Interesting. I mean, I'm just doing this here to see for myself how much. It's all there. Some VRs from Duncan. They don't have. These are voice recordings from Duncan. They don't have any artwork, obviously. Okay. I guess there's just those Sonic Youth ones that are missing for some reason. I guess I can get those from Duncan again, no worries. Anyway, so the point of that is those artworks are the album artwork, but then when you play the album and it loads into the mini player, for some stupid Steve Jobs, Apple Tim Cook reason, it doesn't grab the artwork and associate it with all the songs in that album, which is absolutely baffling, right? Like if you've got an oh no, I got CDs right here. Music for Pleasure by Monaco. New Order, for want of a better word. This album, that's the artwork for the album. Inside the album, man, I haven't opened up a CD in years. Inside the album, that disc, all the songs on this album are going to have that as their artwork. But yet when you play on Apple Music, it doesn't do that. It doesn't do that. Like the dumbest, simplest thing, it doesn't do. And so this program, Yate, Y-A-T-E, that is a separate program that allows you to load your entire music collection into it and then give it, like you can give all the meta tagging and all the ID3 tagging. And then you can, so you take all your music, or you link the program to your Apple Music collection, and then you say, this album is the artwork for the whole album. And it's even better than that because you can select all the files and then get it to do it in one click, because Apple stores the artwork associated with the album, but Apple doesn't tag all the songs with the album. Even if you've given it that distinct option, it doesn't do it. But this Yate program does that. And so you can get the program to, there's one little command that you run that says, find all of, for every song in my collection, and I've got 94,000 songs, just under a terabyte of music. For all of those songs, if there's artwork to the album apply the artwork to all the songs in the album and do it all in one go. And of course, it spits the dummy when you find one album out of all of them that doesn't have it, and then the whole thing breaks. So you got to do it. I'm doing it in batches of like the alphabet, like A's, and I'm up to B. I've got through A and I'm doing B, and it's working. It's working really well actually. But I mean, come on, man! Like Apple, like, and you know, like I play music in the bus at work, and I have music on my phone, and it constantly surprises me how often there's no artwork, and I'll be like, dude, I know. Like, I know for a fact that album has artwork on it because I put it on there myself. Yet on the CarPlay display and then on my phone, it'll just be that stupid little musical symbol. Yo, Delsky, what a do? What a do? How you doing, man? Happy Easter. We're looking at some ancient technology here. A CD. Goodness gracious. I've actually got a few CDs here. I've got a bunch of them. One day I'll go through them and get rid of them, but I've digitized all of them. But Anyway, easy camping chairs. Let's learn about the best camping chairs. This one here, the best backpacking chair. I do want to get a drink though. I'm getting myself a coffee on a weekend, a coffee. I'll be right back. Enjoy some surfboarding. Oh man, if only there were waves like that out there today. This beach, hello MD by the way, MD Witzenhouse. This beach is packed out there right now. It's cold and there's no surf, but there is the Tilbury Cove Classic, the open water swim, which to me is mental. Imagine open water swimming. Hello sharks. I mean, I know I surf and same concept of sharks in the water, but open water swimming, that's just death. That's asking for trouble. But yeah, it's cold out there and there are people everywhere. Given that it's Easter, there is just people everywhere. That's too hot. So what we're going to do here, MD, because you've just slid into the chat there, we're going to look at camping chairs. I know, hold on to your seats. In fact, hold on to your chair. By the way, speaking of chairs, this chair is shockingly bad. I cannot, what is it again? What is it called? A Streamlabs? Secret Lab. Secret Lab. This chair? First of all, why would this, that's the brand, Secret Lab. This, it looks dirty, but it's not really. It's just the way it picks up the coloring. This cushion, I don't understand why this is like a little, like an additional little, like why isn't this a permanent, that should be a permanent fixture there, because every single time I'm on this chair, there's no time when I'd be sitting on here that I wouldn't need that pillow up there, right? It's got to be there all the time, but it always comes off. And I mean, that's just one of the things. Well, we're not here to review the Secret Labs chairs, but this chair, I immediately took the handles off because you can't record guitar on a chair like with that because the guitar hits it. So I took the handles off. Let me put this back up here. And it's not very comfortable. There's no leaving with chair. It's not very comfortable. Just got a message here I got to respond to. Hey, Caleb's watching. How you doing, Caleb? Over on the YouTube, on the Facebook machine. How you doing, Caleb? Likes the stream. Thanks, man. Every head is different, MD. Yeah, every head is different. That's true. So I think it's important to, hello, Charles. How you doing? Hello there. A Botrix alert's not working. I didn't get a hello.
Hello there.
There it is. It was just too slow. Slow there. Tooth boy, look at his beautiful orange beard with that lovely mouth. Thank you, man. How you doing, Charles? So I think this is why it's important. If I'm going to buy camping chairs, we've got to make certain we get a good one off the bat, right? So hello there. Yeah, this is a video, the outdoor gear review. This is based upon this chair that I saw that I thought could be something worthwhile buying. But then I thought, well, hold on a sec. Let's do some research, find out what's out there on the marché.
Good day, my friends. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to this episode of the Outdoor Gear Review. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Oh, Dale, Engage isn't in there yet. I'm going to put them in, but I want to get 10 every time there's a new, let me get on a rant here. Every time I'm going to add alerts to the system, they're going to go up in the, start again, rewind. If I'm going to add new alerts to the setup, in this new found system of mine, I've got to have a system for everything. There will be 10 new ones. And then the next time we add a bunch, there'll be 20 new alerts and then 30 additional. So right now I've got, let me tell you how many I've got. I've got a folder here called drops to add. And I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 ready and I need one more. And then bam, bam, in they go. Because I am regimented right on. No rants allowed. And I'm going to do that. I want to have a little stinger to get into Gives a Rant where it's just like, okay, Gives is on a rant. Shut up. Let him rant. Yo, Jake over on the YouTube. How you doing, Jake Skis? What's cracking? Let's play.
Over the years, I've been testing out a lot of chairs and seating options while searching for the right product. A product that actually makes sense to carry with you on a backpacking adventure. I've been doing YouTube for about 11 to 12 years now, and finally, After a ton of searching,
I can sit
have
down.
found the perfect product. A product
He's
that
like,
checks
and finally, after 12 years of doing YouTube, I can sit down and take a rest.
off every single category that's important when it comes to a seating product, as far as backpacking goes. When you're looking for such a product, this is what you need to consider. You need to
I wrote
consider
this script.
the weight of the product. If it's too heavy, you're not going to want to carry it. Pack size. If it's too big and it takes up too much space inside of your backpack, the odds are you're not going to take it with you.
Now, obviously, this guy's talking about backpacking, but this obviously filters through to, off-roading and traveling and whatnot.
A lot of people do not want to spend $160 on a chair. It's a simple product. It's something you're going to sit on. It should be inexpensive. The last category is very important, and that is comfort. It has to be lightweight. It has to be compact. It has to be inexpensive.
Wait. You're talking about carrying a chair, backpacking, but
It's shit, man.
it is. Thanks, Dre. It's shit. You're thinking about carrying a lightweight chair, but you'll bring a generator with you, a little butane generator? How are you going to carry all that crap? This guy's a phony.
And that is comfort. It has to be lightweight. It has to be compact.
That's a
it has to
heater?
be inexpensive.
That's a little heater. You brought that? Yeah, because you need that heat with that really enclosed tent you've got going on there. You better keep all that heat in. You got to keep all that heat in there. That's crazy.
important, and
Grab
that
ya,
is comfort.
baby.
Grab ya, baby. I've got a new grab from Trump where he says, grab it again. That one's funny.
It has to be lightweight, it has to be compact, it has to be inexpensive, and it has to be comfortable. There is a ton of ultralight chairs, stools, seating products, and so on out on the market today, but just because they're lightweight does not make them comfortable. Oftentimes, they have to sacrifice comfort to make it lightweight.
This
With
guy's
that being
good.
said,
I know I'm sledging and dissing and taunting and heckling and ranting, but this guy's got a good, he's got a good demeanor on the camera, you know? MAGA, Make America, we haven't got a tag for that, have we? Make America Great Again. I think that would be that'd be a contentious one, wouldn't it? Just to piss Hendrick off. Yeah, that'd be a fun one.
over the years, I have tested out and reviewed a ton of seating options. Every single one of them had some sort of flaw. Maybe it was too heavy, too large, too expensive, not comfortable enough. That was the case until March of 2024 when I discovered this here. This is the Nature Hike YL08 Ultralight Camping Chair. It needs to be mentioned right now. This is an agenda-free review. I do not care if you purchase this. I purchased this with my own money.
And
I
get
am simply
grabbed
sharing-
like you grab a beautiful little baby. You grab your baby.
And get grabbed like you grab a beautiful little baby, you grab your baby. What the hell was he talking about in that instance?
my thoughts and opinions with you all. This channel never, ever has a sponsor, and it never will. Anyways, my friend.
You know what? When YouTubers say that, you should really think about what you're saying. This video is not, what did he call it? Is not endorsed? No, he said it, he had a different word. Manipulated. What was his word?
If you purchase this, I purchased this with my own
He said,
IL08
who did that on D-Live? I bet that was Netskis. It's a hosty. Netskis with the host. Thank you, man. Thank you, Netskis.
ultralight camping chair. It needs to be mentioned right now. This is an agenda-free review.
An agenda-free review. Here's the thing with that. I'm going to get on a small rant. Not for long. Don't worry. Calm down. Stick around. I won't be here for long. When someone says their content is not sponsored, they...
Peace and love. Peace and love.
With peace and love, they're actually lying to you, because if they're on YouTube, the whole channel is being sponsored by Google, or Alphabet as they're called, right? You're being paid to put content on YouTube. So of course this is a sponsored video. It's just not sponsored by the people who are giving you, or who manufacture the chair, but it's sponsored by Google. So you could say, well, if your video is not sponsored, then you shouldn't have ads running, period, right? You should.
I love it. I love it.
Thanks. Marty agrees with me. Even though Marty and I don't see each other, he agrees with me. Thank you, Marty. Jake with the host. Thanks, Jakeskis. And cheers to that. I'll drink. See? Yeah, I agree. I agree with myself there. I got that point. That's a good point though, right? If your video is not sponsored, it should be...
Are you feeling frightened?
No.
No.
Are you feeling frightened? Oh, cheers. Maybe I should get a homebrew. That would make this rant even more tangible. But you see what I'm saying? Does this make sense to you? This is not a sponsored video. I bought this chair with my own money, but all the rest of the money is coming from Google to put this up on YouTube because I wouldn't put a video up on YouTube unless they could pay me for it. So don't forget to. And then the same people that say this is not sponsored will tell you to like, share, and subscribe. Why? Because they get more money from that. I mean, I don't want to break the code here, but I just broke the code. You see, this is what I'm saying. I've got this right. I know this. So then, in theory, why does my channel suck so hard? I don't know. Anyway, end rant.
I do not care if you purchase this.
Yes,
I purchased this
you
with my
do.
own money. I am simply sharing my thoughts and opinions.
I'm dying laughing right now. That's because you know I'm right, Dale. You are aware of how right I am at this point. There's nothing more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I miss Marty. Man, it's been 2 years since I spoke to Martin. Well, whatever.
With you all. This channel never, ever has a sponsor, and it never will. Anyways, my friends, this is the very first chair that I have ever come across that I've used, tested, and now reviewed that checks off every single important category. It's light enough weight to carry on a backpacking trip. It's rather inexpensive, especially compared to chairs that have similar weights.
Can I just say here too, if you're going to go backpacking, like, do you think he means camping? When he says backpacking, is he actually referring to camping? Because if you go backpacking, typically, let's enter another rant here. Backpacking is usually interstate, intercontinental, right? You go on a plane somewhere and you only take a backpack. And then you just go and stay in hostels and hitchhike rides and explore the country. Do backpackers bring chairs? I've backpacked. I've never taken a chair. Like, of all the things I'm shoving in that pack, a chair is the last thing you think of. I think he's referring to like camping, he probably should be saying hiking, right? When you go hiking. Do you know what I mean? End rant.
It is small enough to fit in your typical backpack, and at the same time, it is incredibly comfortable. If you decide to purchase this chair, this is what you're going to receive. You get the storage bag, two grab handles, a single zipper.
Thanks. I think very highly of you, Dale.
Damn, he's a long-time fan.
I like this guy.
Yeah.
Hey, I like myself too. Thank you, man. Man, the alerts are flying off the handle.
Here's the seat and the backing, and here is the frame, and here we have the feet for this chair. They are detachable, and basically these prevent you from sinking into the mud. Putting this chair together is super simple. This takes literally a minute, maybe less.
It's very specific. 60 seconds.
I'm warning you with peace and love.
I'm warning you.
Once you have the frame set up, it's time to install the backing and the seat, which is very simple.
Happy Easter to you and the fam. Thanks, Daleskins. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, happy Easter all round for those. Who doesn't celebrate Easter? What's the religions that don't celebrate it? And do they? You know how it's like at Christmas when it's like you can't say Happy Christmas, you got to say Happy Holidays. Is there an equivalent one for Easter where you somehow you can still get the chocolates, but it's not about the death and the birth? The death and the rising of Jesus, and somehow that becomes chocolate bunnies, symbolizing lots of birth, right? Bunnies. I don't get it. I don't understand that connection. But what's the is there a similar? What's a freaking word? I can't think of the correct word. But is there an equivalent? Jews, Muslim. They don't suffer. They don't suffer. They don't celebrate Easter. They take the time off work though, right? That's another thing. If you want to get on a rant right here, and I've only had a coffee, if you don't celebrate the occasion, you should be at work, right? It's a holiday from work, and it's in terms of Christmas and Easter, it's for a specific reason. Over the years, it's been morphed into include others. But in actual fact, if we want to pay the tribute to the royalties of how it actually began, those people that don't celebrate should be at work. Just saying. Garlic butter shrimp. Hell yeah, MD. Garlic butter shrimp. That sounds great. Easter celebrates the conquering of life over death, salvation. Well, that's a double-edged banger when you die around Easter, right? Like Lino, well, he died before Easter, but celebrating life over death. By the way, this chair's not really impressing me, I got to tell you.
Before I get to the pros and cons that I have for this chair, let's go over some stats really, really quick.
On Fire over on Valora. How you doing, On Fire? Good evening. Good evening to you. Hello. Happy Easter and celebrations, etc. Good to see you.
Again, this is model LY08. It is available in 2 colors, green and also yellow. I have to say the yellow version looks pretty cool. It's not a bright yellow, it's kind of like a vintage yellow, and I like it. This chair features a 7075 alloy frame.
Just the Muslims that work in pork producing plants they get the time off, right? Valora, what, mate? Yeah, Dalesky. Yeah, I did see you followed me over on the Valora too. Valora, right? It's a new well, not new now. It's been around for a few months now, but Valora.tv. I got to tell you, I got high hopes for Valora. It's also a really nice name, Valora. I stream on Valora. Reminds me of that Seinfeld episode when he couldn't remember her name. It sounds like a female body part. Dolores! Valora! New platform. Well, not new, but you should be over there. You should be getting on. If you're not, this is, okay, small rant here. If you're not utilizing the ability to multi-stream, either through Restream.io or using the free plugins on OBS or using, what was that? I don't know what that noise was, but just ignore it. Or if you're not using beamstream.gg, which allows you to free multi-stream. If you're not using those services, you're missing out because you should be broadcasting your reach as far as you possibly can. And in 2026, there is a plethora. Yo, Hater, how you doing, man? There's a plethora on D-Live. Thanks, Hater. There is a plethora of platforms that you should be touching. You should touch them all. That's right. Touch everything. Shit. Just you wait, buddy boy. Good things are coming. Good things are coming. I'm making nachos mix, so I'm in and out. No worries, Netskis. Enjoy those nachosities. MD Wit, touch what? No. You should touch every platform. Just give it a little nudge, a little this and that. By the way, Hater the Great, I didn't even see you come in, but there he was. Well, there he was. He is on D-Live. Then I don't know where they are now.
The backing is a 600 denier Oxford polyester. When it's stored, it is only 14 inches long and 4 inches thick. The weight of the chair is only 1.9 pounds.
Oh, look at that. Valora Community Bot on Fire 53 was the first of the stream. That's a cool little Valora thing. Rush to the content. Whoever gets there first gets that props. That's pretty cool.
If you add in the storage bag and the feet, you're looking at 2.4 pounds. It can support 265 pounds. And the cost of this chair at the time of filming on Amazon is $45. Now, please know this, folks. I do have a preview concerning this chair, and I go over every single stat, every measurement. So if you have questions after watching this review, make sure to check out the preview, as likely I touch upon everything that you're interested in knowing. Now, everyone, let's talk about my testing with this product here. I have been testing this out since March of 2024. I have used it in the hot months, in the cold months. I've used it out in the rain, in the snow, in the ice, and on beautiful days. I've been testing this out for a long time, and I can easily tell you all this is the best.
Do you guys get the feeling that this might be a bit much for a chair review? I've been reviewing this for 12 months. I've been sitting in it outside, inside, in the warmth, in the cool. I've sat down on this forwards, backwards, on the side. I fell off of it 3 times. I stood up on it. I've ran past it. I've looked at it from a height. I've looked at it from the low. I've sprayed water on it. I've set fire to it. It's a freaking chair, man. Like, you don't have to do all that, right? Just sit in it and say it's comfy or it's not. Looks like a wheelbarrow. Do you know what I don't think? The reason that I'm skeptical about this one is it looks too small for someone with I don't know, like I'm tall, right? 6'2". So I've got there's more space from my waist. Like I've got a bigger back is what I'm saying. I don't feel like that has a big enough back to really, sit back in it and get cozy at a camp. You want to lean back, drink beer, look at the mountain goats and marvel at the sunset.
I'm not like some madman.
I am some madman, though. I'm not even just like one. I am a madman. Yeah. But I don't feel like that chair has that, just by virtue of the design of it, I don't think it's going to accommodate that in me. But I wonder if that's what he said he only got one critique of this chair, and that might be it. Looks like a wheelbarrow with legs. You're on fire on Valora. My butt has sat down X amount of times on this day at this hour. Yeah. Next he's going to say, and I took a dump through the chair and I cleaned it up, and it cleaned up really, really well. It doesn't, no one saw any stains and there's no smell. That might be going too far, but that's my point. I think he's going a little too far to review a chair. Imagine getting I don't know, what would be the equivalent? I'm going to review fishing line. Well, actually, that's probably got a lot to do because of the different strength and stuff. That's a bad example. I don't know what the equivalent is, like wool or something. Yeah, this wool, it's thin, it's woolen, it wraps up nicely, and then you can knit with it, What a do you wanker. Daleski! Yo, Dale, over on Valora. Look at that. You got a little blue handle on Valora. Sounds like a long drop, right?
Seating option that I've come across. It makes a lot of sense in a lot of ways. Once you factor in the categories that I mentioned before, this one checks off every single one. Do you really want to go out and spend $160 on a chair that weighs just a little bit less than this? That may not be as comfortable as this. For most people...
See, look at it, man. Yo, Hater, your first time was good. Thank you, man. Looking at that chair, you are going to sit in it and there's no armrests. There's nowhere to put a beer. That's a big fail, right? Nowhere to put a drink on a camping chair? Nowhere. This guy's overselling it because it lacks the basis. It doesn't have anywhere to put your arms or a drink. You see what I'm saying? I feel like he's overcompensating because he knows it's lame.
Answer is no. Most people go camping a few times a year and they do not have the need.
Melody, how you doing, Melody? Over on Valora. Looks like a huge depends. Looks like a huge depends. Have you ever had long drops in Australia, Gibbs? Long drops, like toilets at camping sites? Yeah, we have they're all over the place. Someone seems to think you're a turd tonight. I'm a turd tonight? Only tonight? Then that's okay. I'll live with that. I get called all kinds of things all the time, but just for tonight I'm a turd. I'm happy for that.
To spend that much money on a chair. Again, everybody, we're talking about something that's super simple, something that you're going to sit on. With that being said, if you're a thru hiker and your luxury is a seat, then you may want to consider an ultralight option.
A minute.
This would not be for you. There are other products out there, products that are very expensive. Those products are expensive because when every ounce counts, the price goes up. And it totally makes sense to spend a lot of money on an ultralight product. But for everyone else, you can save a lot of money, get a great product that's lightweight, comfortable, doesn't take up much space.
No latency on Valora.
A lot of money. Win. And that is where this chair comes in. Starting with the pros, the quality of this chair has been fantastic. Everything about it is high quality. Even though the price is low, the quality is fantastic. When you go hands-on with this chair, it's going to impress you. It really does feel higher quality than it should be.
Pops up right away.
At this
Okay.
price. Even the storage bag is of an extremely high quality. It
Volts
feels premium in
Celebration.
the
What's
hand.
that?
And as far as features go, there's nothing here that's lacking. There's no loose threads, nothing like that. Everything here looks
On
excellent.
fire, 25 volts. Here's my sense to the cause. I'm not too sure what that is, but I appreciate you, dude. Whatever those are, there's 25 of them right there. Thank you, On Fire. I believe it's a dono, but I believe that may well be the first time a donation has come up on Valora. So can I just stop for a second and say cheers, Eases? We should look into what they are and what it all means, but thank you for them. Thank you. Fucker beat me to it. Dale. Thank you. Thank you so much. I've got to look into setting up alerts for that and all that kind of stuff, right? Yeah, cool. This is awesome, man. Now back to this hideous review of a chair.
excellent. Yes, the weight for this chair
They're
is
like
very
bits.
impressive.
Okay, cool.
Again, under 2 pounds for the chair itself, 2.4 pounds for everything else. This, again, makes a lot of sense. You can add that much weight to your backpacking kit and you're not going to notice it. This chair weighs under 2 pounds, 1.9 pounds. The Hillinox Zero chair is the lightest chair that I'm aware of. It weighs 1.1 pounds and costs over $160. Are you willing to pay that much more for less than 1 pound of difference? Well, it's up to you, of course. But for myself, in most cases, I'm not. The pack size is excellent, as it doesn't take up much space inside of your backpack. The amount of space that it does take up is completely reasonable. Next, everyone, the color of this chair is excellent.
For your info, On Fire is affiliated with Valora, as in affiliated streamer or staff at Valora. By the way, if this guy doesn't mention where he puts his drink, this is a chronic failure. If he doesn't say something about a drink, then he's completely missed it, right? Missed the point, because he's going to have to put his drink on the ground or under the chair. If he doesn't mention that, then there's no redeeming qualities to him in this review.
Green, and again, I also like the vintage yellow.
I was going to ask where the cup holder, exactly, On Fire. You've got a camping chair and it's lacking the simplest thing that a camping chair should have. Somewhere to put your drink. Everybody that goes camping has a drink, whether it be a water or a tea, a mug of hot chocolate or a beer or a whiskey or something. That's why you go camping, to chill and relax. Drink in hand. Where are you going to stash that? To me, a light chair is a breakable chair. Yeah, true. Could be.
Pretty slick, in my opinion. When it comes to the anti-sink feet, they work amazingly well. Honestly, I wasn't sure that I was going to like those. They look a little goofy with these little half balls down there, but I tell you what, they really do work. They work fantastic on soft soils, mud, dirt, and so on. The only environment that I have not tested out with this chair and those feet is the sand, like out on the coast, on a beach.
Well, there you go. I can't trust this guy at all. He hasn't been to the coast. You can't have someone that lives inland, I don't know. Just be wary.
Like that. Considering the fact this chair is designed to be ultralight in nature, the weight limit of 265 pounds makes sense. If you're over that, the company does make other chairs with higher weight limits. The YL05 has a weight limit of 330 pounds. This chair is completely comfortable, just as comfortable as any other folding camp chair. Nature Hike has not cut any corners as far as comfort goes with this product.
Dude, not only, sorry, I there's too much here, right? He's reading a script. That's why he's wearing sunnies, because he's reading a script. So he's been given, well, he's either prepared this himself, but he's reading all this to cover off all these points. Quit calling me fat. I'm not fat, okay? Is that what he's saying? He's saying it's good for big people? Subconsciously he's saying that, is he?
And I'm impressed. A lot of companies make their products very uncomfortable to get the weight.
Oh, sorry, dude. You're having a sip of a drink.
And I'm impressed. A lot of companies make their products very uncomfortable.
Where are you going to put that when you've had that sip? You're going to just hold it in your hand? Where are you going to stash it? Show us.
To get the weight
Show
down,
us.
but that has not happened here.
Show
Something
us.
else I like about the chair is
Show
the fact that it's
it.
very simple. It is very simple to put together, very simple to break down, and you can easily get it to fit in the storage bag. The storage bag is
Didn't show where he put the drink. You know why? Because he had to put it on the ground. No cup holder.
large enough for the chair and all of the components, which is nice. I'll be honest, nothing pisses me off more when I'm done with a trip and I'm trying to pack everything up and I can't
You can see his script in his sunnies, hey? He's reading it off that script.
it to fit back in the storage bag. There are plenty of chairs, tables, other products where the struggle is real. Luckily, there's no struggle here. Everything fits. The next pro, of course, is cost and value. When you compare
I
this
think
to
you've
other
gone
products
over
that
the
are out on
cost and value, dude. Too thorough. Give us the...
for this chair. I don't have any. There are no issues with this product.
No cons?
None at all. To summarize, folks, when it comes to this product, it really does check
No
off
cons?
every single one of those categories. Ultimately,
I mean, do I have to be the one to say it? Cup. Sign in. I just want to search for the word cup. Or drink. Nobody mentioned the word drink? How can you not have a drink holder on a camping chair? That's like, I don't know, that's like bathing suit that you can't get wet. No one's mentioning it. Am I an anomaly? I thought of that immediately. No one has in all of these comments. No one has mentioned the drink holder. Why did I think of that and nobody else? Holder. No one's mentioned the word holder. No one's mentioned the word cup. Cup. Wait. Here we go. One thing I would say is that it could have side mesh holder for a cup. It's a very good feature, and I miss it on one chair I own. The other one has it, and it's very useful. No shit, dude. Jacob, 3399, 1 year ago. You and I, buddy, you and I could go camping together and agree about that. This person's channel name's called Fupa Scupper. Doesn't mention cup, though, just in the handle. Seriously, all these comments and not one about it not having a drink holder. Okay, let me look. I've sledged it, but now let's read some of the other opinions from these comments. Just sort by newest first. Just ordered one today. Pretty heavy compared to the more expensive ones. What table is that? Absolutely, it's an awesome chair. Bought 4 of them. Bling, blong, blang, blang. Blang, bling, blong, blang. Thank you on the recommendation. I ordered one. Other than the Kelty Nebula, the bling, blah, 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 blah. Thank you. I usually carry blah, bling, blong, blang, blah, bling, blong, blang. Mine has 2 cup holders. Right on, Charles. One for you and one for the friend. Let's move on and take a look at this guy, the Traveler's Toolkit. Best Camping Chairs 2025. Now, Dometic is an Australian brand, or at least available here in Australia. I've got a Dometic fridge in GoVan, so I'd like to see what these guys have. Now, having said that, all 3 of them don't have a cup holder. Shit. Is it something that, like, have I got something here? My existing chairs have cup holders. Daleski just subbed over on Valora. How does that happen? There's all these new things going on. Dale, you're my first subscriber on Valora. I got 15 followers and 1 subscriber. That's you, Daleskins. 3 viewers right now on the Valora TV. You're a tier 1 subscriber. Thank you, man. I guess we should be looking into what all that means. After the chair saga, we'll go over to Valora.tv and we'll have a good look at what subs mean and what vaults are. And I mean, whenever a new platform emerges from the dust of other platforms, I always wonder about what the monetization and the incentive structure is. Like me personally, I look towards some kind of in-app currency, like a token, blockchain, something crypto related. I look for that because I want that, but not everyone's going for the Web3 angle. I just want to see what, like if you're going to sub to me, what does that mean for you? By the way, Dale, did you just spend money or did you spend vaults or did you, like, I don't know how it works. We'll find out. I'm number 1. Get used to it, Dale. You're a number 1 cheeky bastard. All right, let's continue on and have a look at these camping chairs.
Hey there, my name's Joel, and welcome back to the Traveler Toolkit. In today's video, we're going to be talking about these 3 unique camping chairs. I've specifically handpicked each one of these chairs because I've never seen them before. I've never seen.
Oh, I got a clip done there too. On Fire made a clip on Valora. Wow, man, we're going to take a look at that later on too. Awesome new clip, finding the perfect folding camping chair for GoVan. Thank you, man. We'll go and scope that out as well. So immediately, these 3 different chairs already look more comfortable to me. They already look more comfortable, live with chair. They look great. The other chair looked like a bucket seat. This looks like I could really, you know, and if these fold up into a circle and you can slide them into GoVan on the bench or on the seat, this is a ween.
Sat in them before. I have no experience with these chairs whatsoever, and I've never known anyone who owned these. You know how
I told you, Doofus, On Fire 53. Okay, let's pause for a second. On Fire, can you allow, or are you associated with the website? Are you staff? Okay, there's a deeper question. Are you a founding staff member of the platform, or are you employed by the platform and that's it? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you come with the platform? Ooh, you know what I mean? Like, you're part of it. You're like the tidy, if you like, on DLive. I mean, you can choose not to answer if you want, but I'd like to know. I mean, when you get somewhere new and then someone's there and they're donating and this and that, and I think it's just good to know. We could be talking to the Charles Wayne of Valora, if you know what I mean, you know? Could be that's where we could be at right now. And I'll just wait here for a response. Actually, I won't wait for a response. I don't expect one, but it's all good.
Sites and RV parks, you often see people with the
we got a response. I have a badge that you don't see on multi-chat. I'm a community manager for Valora. I am staff. Okay, there it is. I'm a community manager for Valora. I am staff. And have you been with the site for forever? Like from the onset? It's only relatively new, like a couple of months, right? By the way, those badges that don't populate here on multi-chat, I wonder if that's something that's coming. I know Beamstream GG are updating. They're having a big update coming soon. Good things are coming, but it is, and they've been talking about it. So maybe with that new update to to Beamstream.gg, Valora multi-chat will come in here in more of a, like, you know, the alerts and like, I guess what I should ask, man, we should just do this while we've got you here on fire. Is there like a Botrix kind of is there a plugin that we can bring alerts onto my screen? So when, I don't know, like we're going to have emotes and whatnot, is that something that's inbuilt? Because I remember with DLive, you had to run Tidy Labs to have those alerts. And likewise on Kick, I run Botrix. But I've always thought it should be something that's in the site. So when you sign up, you get your account, you get your profile, and then it says, by the way, if you want to run alerts on your stream, go to this panel and add them to the OBS browser source and off you go. That would be pretty rad. 6 months we've been around. I've been here for the 5 of those. Okay, cool. So okay, cool. I guess how long? I've been here for a while too, I guess. Just wait, Benon, here is a name you'll need to know. Corey, okay. We're working on that. We have alerts, but we are also working on an internal bot. Okay, cool. That's great. That is good. Cool. Awesome, man. Yeah, happy times.
Well, I've never seen anybody with these chairs, so I wanted to give them an honest first look, tell you what these chairs might be best for. I believe each and every one of them does something different well. We'll go over all these details, and the best part is this is an unbiased, unfiltered review because this video is sponsored by eTrailer and none of these brands. But I'll tell you a little bit more about it.
That's even worse, man. When a YouTuber says to you, this video is not sponsored by these brands, the ones I'm about to tell you about, they didn't pay me, but a different brand did, so I'm still incentivized to make the video. That's even worse, right? I mean, that's a subtle way of getting an ad in there, but yeah, that's crazy, man. On fire, Corey Legendray, run until you fly. Did I remember that? Yeah, Valora followed me on Twitter the other day. Oh, I get distracted. Krista Mulovich on YouTube. Hey, Benon, hope all is well. Cheers. Thank you, Krista. I'm doing well. How are you doing?
eTrailer later. For now, let's jump into the review of these chairs, starting with this one right here.
Okay, this is the Dometic one.
All right, so our first chair today, we are going to take a look at the Dometic Go chair. And even though I'm going to try...
You know what? This is the one I should get, right? It's a Go chair. A Go chair goes in GoVan. You know what I'm saying? A Go chair. I'll be quiet until you're not talking about chairs. Yeah. Well, I'm dedicating the start of this stream. Actually, we've been here for an hour. After we finish this video, I don't think I need this other one. I had this another one. We won't watch that. We'll just watch this next video, and then we'll take pause, and then we'll come back, and then we'll explore Valora.
To stay away from comparing all these chairs, I will say that I think this is the best chair for people who are looking for an easy experience. This nice bag here, it's got an adjustable strap on top. That's not really anything new. Most bag chairs have this. It is a canvas bag, so it's not necessarily that cheap, slick material that breaks with most bag chairs. Has a handle up top. I like that. And your zipper goes all the way down here, so you're not forced to shove this through the top end of the bag. I noticed that with a lot of those.
I like the bag already. So this one already stands out to me as being pretty solid, pretty impressive. And that would obviously go on the roof of GoVan and strap down. But by the way, you might say, I thought you were trying to not put them on the roof racks. No, I just don't want to have to lift up a big flat object like the chairs I've got right now. They don't roll up. They're just a flat pack. And so that makes it more difficult. But throwing those two of those onto the roof rack and then just strapping it down with the table, that's simple, right?
Flimsy bag chairs, they just have to be shoved through the hole up top. No, this goes all the way down. Zipper runs from here all the way to the top and then across to the other side. So we can just simply unzip here all the way there and we get this giant area that is open to the chair. It just makes it easy to take in and out. Like I said, the name of the game with this chair is easy setup, tear down, easy bag to go along with it. So this is the chair in folded form. You'll see we've got a really nice, what I assume is an aluminum frame, super lightweight, good hinges here in the middle. You'll see these crosses here.
Ben, my friend, don't fuck up your audition. What audition? Am I auditioning for something? Am I auditioning for something? If I am, I'll have to put on my better shirt.
Nice. And it comes out really quick and easy. Watch this. Boom. And you're done.
That's it?
That's set up. There is nothing to lock out. I was looking around the chair for myself to make it more complicated.
Wait. If there's nothing to lock out, how do you set it down? And I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, but Gives, there's no drinks holders on this. There's no drink holders on any of these chairs. So that's a crying shame.
For something to lock out and push in, there's absolutely nothing. You do nothing. All you do is unfold it and it is there. And then when you're ready to put it away, look, it just goes back together. So from the side, you'll see.
What's your guys' take on that? You don't lock it down. You just stretch it out and then close it. That seems like it's going to fail at some point, that mechanism.
Like this. All you're doing is grabbing these arms, and then when you put it away, push it together, and it's not more complicated than that. All right, now let's talk about the sitting experience in the...
I guess you have to sacrifice sturdiness for cup holders. Yeah. I think... Okay, so if I could walk that back a little, I think the reason I got so animated for the other chair without any cup holders is because it not only didn't have cup holders, it didn't have any armrests. I think it was those two things playing off themselves. So when you're sitting in that bucket or that wheelbarrow, your arms are just constantly flopping by your side or in your lap, whereas at least this, you can put them on the side. You can put your beer on the table and then you can put your arm on the rest. But those ones just had nothing. It looked like it was missing that piece. Put a rubber band around it, Melody. Yeah, maybe. By the way, everyone who's just out of curiosity, we're getting a lot of chats there on Valora. Are you guys, Melody Sparks, I'm assuming, and Dale, and I think Netsky's over there as well. Have you all come to Valora because I'm there? Did I bring you guys over to Valora? I hope so. Nope. Oh, really, Dale? Fine. Missing stuff makes it lighter. That's true. Comtech's here too. You mentioned it, Comtech. Okay. So Dale, you claim you got here before me. Okay. Fair enough. I'm just curious.
Dometic Go folding chair. The first thing you're going to notice is that you're up off the ground a little higher than maybe most other camping chairs allow, so your knees are not necessarily above your butt. They're kind of level here. You have inclined armrests, so it feels like your arms aren't going down, they're going up. If I turn sideways, you'll see what I'm talking about here. Your armrests kind of go up. And that's a nice feeling. That's not something that you get very often in a camping
This guy's got a good persona on camera, hasn't he? I dig him.
chair. You feel like they're also long enough to where you can grab a hold of them on the end or have a cup of anything right here on the end, and it kind of supports that weight. There are no cup holders, not on any of the chairs.
I'm a sub over here, yet no badge. We'll have to look into that, Dale. Calm down.
talking about today, but these armrests are wood. Unlike all the other chairs that are metal materials, these are nice, soft, warm wood, so that does make a bit of a difference.
That's kind of cool.
They're not as wide as I might expect for a chair of this height and this kind of stance, but they're wide enough. And I think the wood is a nice touch. Obviously, there's no cushioning on here. It's kind of a canvas back. There's no padding on the top, side, back, or bottom. That could
On fire. I like it here. Now, come on, man. There is a bias there. You are staff. Or are you saying you like it here in these chairs?
could be a little bit better. It has enough give in the chair for it to still be comfortable, and it's because it does slant you back just a little bit that you can find that comfort, and because of how high it is, it just gives you a better stance. Now, it does have some adjustability for uneven ground. It actually has some dynamic ways to adjust with the way it crosses out here and kind of unfolds, so you do get a little bit more steadiness out of this chair. It's not going to wobble around like maybe some other bag chairs, so that is a huge plus.
Okay.
And the back is tall. Look at how tall this is. On me, goes 2/3 of the way, almost to my shoulders. This is nice because I don't feel like I'm falling out the back. I never feel like, I mean, I can't even lean back in this chair. I can't tilt back.
You kind of did lean back there, buddy. I love it when YouTubers do that. They demonstrate the thing that they cannot do while they're doing it.
I never feel like, I mean, I can't even lean back in this chair. I can't tilt back
He just
on
did.
2 legs because the back is so high. It's so much more comfortable. It supports my
You know, he
shoulder
cut that and he said, should I do that again? Because I feel like I did lean back. Nah, leave it in. Leave it in.
all the way back, and I think that's a really good design. So, like I said from the beginning, if you're looking for something that's easy, this is the chair for you, but you have to have the room for it. It's a little bit bigger, a little bulkier, a little taller, a little heavier. So if you have the room for it, this is the easiest chair you're going to find to set up and tear down. It's comfortable, it's dynamic.
He's kind of
It's got a
already
tall
sold me
back.
on that. I got to be honest though, let's open up ChatGPT and find out the pricing in Australian dollars. Oh, what's it called though? Dometic Go. How much for a Dometic Go in AUD? Z's nuts. How you doing, Z's nuts? Do your boogers smell? You'd think you'd be able to smell them all the time, given the fact they're in your nose. That's actually a very good point. Do boogers smell? Like, I mean, I guess they do smell, but you can't, like, it's funny, like I could pick a booger out and smell it, but then it's always up there and you don't smell it. Weird, man. Searching the web. If you're talking about the Dometic Go water setup, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the Dometic Go chair. I'm talking about the chair. I better put camping chair. What, is it not called the Dometic Go? Maybe it's not. Dometic Go folding chair. Yeah, Dometic Go folding chair. The Dometic Go folding, the Dometic Go folding camping chair. Camping? Maybe we need a friend to donate to see if someone else's boogers smell. I'm not sure who else. So 150. Okay, so they're not cheap. 150. Reasonably expensive. Quick reality check worth knowing. This isn't your $30 BCF special. It's more of an aesthetic and a premium build chair. Aluminum frame, wood armrests, folds flat. Designed to match the whole Dometic Go setup, table bench chairs. Super solid, comfy campsite. Not the most compact if you're on a tight on space, but it's going to go on the roof. There's that one. I guess it's okay. So we understand that the Dometic Go folding camping chair is a premium chair. It's around 150. Probably be able to get it on special 140. I feel like I'm going to get that one, right? I feel like I don't need to see the other ones in this. Or I should, just for the curiosity's sake, I guess.
The only thing you could really ask for is a little bit wider armrests and a little padding on the back. But as far as camping chairs go, this is what I would call an A or an A-, a really good design and a really good sitting experience. Real quick, if you're not already subscribed.
No, I'm not. Let's move forward. So let's just do a breeze through the next one, huh?
Few times to figure out how to put it together. We'll go through that together. But as you take it out of the bag, you'll see that everything is wrapped around the seat. This middle portion is your seat, and it kind of rolls around your bars for the middle.
Okay, this looks
just like this. And there are sturdy pieces in the middle of this seat that hold it together. There we go. And you can kind of see this is the seat, these are the bars. So
I don't know.
Set the seat down here on our case and show you the bars for the side of the chair. This is just one side.
Wait, you're not doing this every time you use it, are you? This is just the initial setup. Surely not. I mean, I want to go camping and mow the fishing. I don't want to spend half an hour setting up a chair. That's just to get it to that initial phase, right? Surely. Imagine that's what you had to do every single time.
Chair. All right, now let's talk sitting experience with the Radirondack chair. I'm going to tell you, first and foremost, this is a 5 out of 5 when it comes to sitting. Now,
imagine a good YouTuber reviewing a chair would be like this. He'd be like, now let's talk about how this feels to sit. And they'd get in it and they'd be like, yeah, it's good. And that's it. They'll be like, yeah, it's good. I sat in it. It's good, comfortable sitting. I don't think this, I want to see the teardown. How do you pack this down?
Go anywhere, and it's got that classic Adirondack chair style stance that leans you back and gives you that
DIY
nice
projects. Howdy, old time. How you doing, man?
And before we move on, I just want to say thank you to our video sponsor, eTrailer. I'm going to leave a link down in the description so you.
I'm impressed. Not
is the entire chair. It's got a little handle right here on top. How cool is that? This is probably going to win the award for the easiest to pack, smallest chair, and yet the sitting experience is quite good. You'll see that in just a minute. Now, I will say this takes a little bit of practice, but once you figure out how this chair...
Not into it. Takes practice, not into it. I'm going to get the Dometic Go chair. That's going to be my go-to for camping. I'll get 2 of them, put them on the roof. Bam, 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 done. Now, what I want to do here, I want to go and grab myself a home brew, come back, and we'll have a deep dive into Valora.tv.
I want to mow the lawn and go fishing.
I'm not going to be mowing no lawns. I'm not going to be going fishing. I am going to go to I want to go to the fridge and get a home brew. And when I'll come back, we'll have a good look at Valora.tv. All your questions answered. Well, actually, we probably won't answer any questions, but at least we're going to raise more questions about what the site is and how we can interact with it. For the time being, though, enjoy some surfing content. I'll be right back. All right. In the chat, that was fun. Use the hole, fill the hole, or repair the hole. I can't remember what it was. On fire. Man, I wish I learned to surf. Me too. I'm still learning, but it is fun out there. I'm very fortunate. I've got that beach where that was shot or where that was filmed was just out my door here. I'm super fortunate to live on the coast, and I get out there as much as I can. Having said that, the last few days it's been just not on. There's just no swell around. Any stickers available? Melody, are you talking about Valora.tv stickers, or do you mean Gives a Minute stickers? I do have Gives a Minute stickers. The old logo stickers with the URL, which is no longer current. I got to get rid of those, I guess. But by the way, exclamation pour in the chat, in the kick chat, exclamation pour, because I have a home brew here and I want that home brew to be in here, and it's going to get there via an exclamation pour. There it is. You hear it? I haven't opened it yet, but it's coming out. Let's see. Celebration. Happy times. Easter. Cheerses. Let's learn about Valora.tv. It's good. So to get to Valora TV, you would open up a browser and you would unsurprisingly type in VELORA.tv. And then it takes you, because I'm signed into this browser, so it should go straight to my stream. There it is. Let's make this larger so you guys can all follow along. How large are we going to make it? I guess probably there. Let's first of all go to, I guess let's go to the homepage. The logo doesn't take you there? Okay, the logo doesn't take you there. I just want to go and show you what it would, you know what we should do? We should do this. Let's do this in a browser I'm not signed into. This is Firefox. So if we just go Valora.tv, and then we'll go into the browser that I am signed into, which is Brave. So I get on the homepage there. Look at that. I'm on the homepage. I'm not signed in here, but I'm on the wheel. I'm on the front page of Valora. Screenshot. Oh, it's already gone. Shit. I was about to get a screenshot. Hang on. Oh, no, there it is. Screenshot. So if you come here, it looks clean, right? Like it's got a clean layout. The font looks nice. The logo looks nice. Here's to 1,000 users and 6 months of Valora. We're all in this together. Heck yeah. So you got browse, journals, sign in, sign up. Let's just take a look at this guy, DJ Guns. Watch live. Maybe we should do this when we sign in. So this is a streamer who's live.
I'm all set.
It can be.
Yeah, exactly. True. That's the problem.
That's the problem. The repercussion.
It is. That's the problem.
Got another clip there. We'll take a look at clips too. What's going on with that? Allow Firefox to find devices.
I'd be like, all right, whatever.
I didn't zoom in, did I? Apparently I did. That was a bit weird. Zoomed in on me.
That's always the crazy one. I gotta do.
Okay, so that's a streamer, but what you see, let's go back to the homepage, click the logo. So what you see here is this, what you'd assume or what you'd assess as the current streams that are running. There's mine, Grey Zone Warfare. Oh wait, that's the category. I'm in the Just Chatting category. Marine Veteran, CG5 Nation, Gaming, Music and DJs. Let's see free games. My name is everywhere on fire. I did notice you in the chat there. Let's see. Can we go to the category? Let's go to my stream and then click on the category. Just Chatting. Oh, you can't click the category to go there. Okay. So this is what it looks like for someone coming in and seeing a streamer. I'll pause that, otherwise it's going to get confusing because there's going to be multiples of me coming up. But you got your profile banner there, your badge, the subscribe option and the follow option. You got about. I've just put my Starlink referral in there, but I could add some more, and I probably should. I've been here since October last year. October, November, December, January, February, March, April. Dudes, I've been there for the 6 months. Click on browse. Yeah, let's do browse. So I've been here for 6 months. Okay, browse. All categories? Yeah, rad. Okay, so this is where you can filter down. Just chatting, there's 9 live. Music and DJs. Now these are all games, right? Grey Zone, Warfare, Gaming, IRL Adventures. IRL? Betexian. Live from Berlin. Oh, these are CCTV feeds. Okay, cool. Let's go back to browse. So there's an attractive woman. I've instantly want to click on that because there's a cute girl. I will avoid that for the time being and just see. Oh, we're going to go to just chatting, right? 9 live. Okay, so chatting streamers. So this is who we're in bed with, I guess. Kaladen, Mr. Blitzer, Zapok, XAIFAX, Justin, Wraith Realm, Mavis Pharmacy, and OG Mark. Okay, so there's no one viewing these streams. This one's got 5 somethings. Okay, so this person's streaming. I kind of want to log. I want to get in. I want to log in and start chatting. I want to mow the lawn and go. I want to be able to chat. So we might just jump back into the Brave Trouser browser. So this is my platform. Dayoski, for a new platform, Valora seems to be intelligently designed. Do you know what? There is something to be said about that. While the structure of a live streaming platform mimics what we're all used to because that's what they are, this one looks different. It looks cleaner. It doesn't look as cookie cutter. It looks like it's actually had some thought behind it. I did think that when I saw it the first time too. I was like, okay, at least it's not the same thing over again. Yeah, so if you're signed in like I am, you got your statuses up here. I'm live. Been live for 1 hour 30 and 4 viewers, 1 sub, 16 followers. And here is the on-screen chat that I'm pulling into. Oh, there's clips in there too. Rad, cool. That's where they go. Okay. So I'm pulling in this chat into the beamstream.gg chat. And it's working quite well. Slow mode for the chat. Followers, subs, emotes. Let's take a look at what emotes there are. Emotes updated. Oh. Are there? I didn't do anything. I'm just going to look for emotes there. Emotes. Don't see anything to do with emotes there. Okay, let's see what this is. Schedule. Plan your streams with recurring schedules and auto set. That's intriguing. So you can create a schedule. And I guess this puts up placeholders for it. That's kind of cool. I usually stream at 3 o'clock every day or whenever I'm home. So I could probably set a schedule that, but then I'd feel guilty for not like following it if I had to work for some reason. But that's pretty rad. Like I haven't seen that before, a schedule. VODs and clips. Manage full broadcasts, trims, and highlight clips. Well, we have a few clips from today, so let's take a look at them. Clip library. Okay. So these are the clips that have been clipped today. Let's take a look. First one, finding the perfect folding camping chair. Play. Oh, wait, of course, Brave. Okay, hold on a second. I haven't added Brave to the you're not going to get me this time, stream. I turned off all of the Brave. I'm just going to have to, just give me 1 second here to mute a tab. Can I mute an entire window on Brave? Mute window? Is there a mute window? I don't want to go through and mute all my tabs. Mute selected site, mute tab. You got to mute the tabs as individuals. Can I mute them all at the same time? You cannot. Okay, well, I'll just have to go quickly and just click the little because this, if I click on Brave now, it's going to just be a cacophony of noise. I'll just mute them all. Apologies for this. I wasn't expecting to bring up the Brave browser on stream today, but there it is. It's all good. We'll just get them all muted. I sense an insider interview in your future. An insider interview. I mean, if things go well, this site could be pretty damn rad, right? Let me just add the Brave browser here. Okay, so now we should have audio. Let me go back over here. Here? Yeah. My existing chairs have cup holders. Okay, hold on. Shit. Is it something that, like, have I got something here? My existing chairs have cup holders. Daleski just subbed over on Valora. How does that happen? There's all these new things going on. Dale, you're my first subscriber on Valora. I got 15 followers and 1 subscriber. That's you, Daleskins. 3 viewers right now on the Valora TV. You're a tier 1 subscriber. Thank you, man. I guess we should be looking into what all that means. We are. After the chair saga, we'll go over to valora.tv and we'll have a good look at what subs mean and what vaults are. And I mean, whenever a new platform emerges from the dust of other platforms, I always wonder about what the monetization and the incentive structure is. Like, me personally, I look towards some kind of in-app currency, like a token, blockchain, something crypto related. I look for that because I want that, but not everyone's going for the Web3 angle. I just want to see what, like, if you're going to sub to me, what does that mean for you? By the way, Dale, did you just spend money or did you spend... We'll work out that as well. Did you spend vaults or did you... Like, I don't know how it works. We'll find out. I'm number 1. Get used to it, Dale. Number 1. That's pretty rad. And by the way, number 1, cheeky bastard. By the way, continue on and have on fire. Thank you for clipping that, dude. Appreciate you clipping that. We're going to look into, you know, can we? It said you can trim it down and clean it up a little, and maybe change the title to something like "My First Sub on Valora," and that will stay there. I'm assuming the clip stays after the VOD. The VODs get deleted after a certain amount of time. Netsky, did you reach out to that drone site? I did last week, and so far, I don't think they've seen the video. Yeah, I made a video for them, and I don't think they've seen it yet because it's set to unlisted on my YouTube channel, and it's had 0 views and no response to my email. Let's go back and see, can we edit this clip? Failed to load clips. I'll just refresh that trouser. It already had loaded them though. Okay, interesting. Trim, copy, download, delete, trim. So if we trim it, does it give it an edit? I guess we could just trim it to where Dale comes in with the sub. Shit. Is it something that, like, have I got something here? My existing chairs have cup holders. Daleski just... There we go. At the 10-second mark. Bring it into 10 seconds. Start at 10. And then at the end... Shit. Get used to it, Dale. You're a number 1 cheeky bastard. All right, let's continue on and have... Yeah. So that can come back in a little. Is it something that... Just drag it in a second or 2 at the end there. And we'll just trim that down. Save trim. Saving the trim. Did I click it? Yeah, I think I clicked it. Saving. There you go. The clip has been trimmed. So now if we view it, it should just play from shit. Is it something that, like, I didn't. Have I got something here? My existing, maybe I got to refresh the trouser. Maybe the clip didn't trim. I don't think it trimmed. Yeah, still. So start it. We'll just trim it to 10 seconds. I'd leave it as it is. Shit. Is it something that, like, let's just try it one more time. Saving. It says it's saved. It says it's saved, and we'll just refresh the trousers. Okay, we won't do it. You might make a great bug tester. I'll find the bugs if that's what that is. Yeah, because it's still at 1:30, still at 1 minute 30, so it hasn't trimmed, but that's all right. I wonder if there's an option to change. Little glitch up there too. No, it's all good. To change the title of it, because that would be a better title of like my first sub on Valora. But that's cool. I mean, the features are there, right? And so VOD library will go back to no VODs yet. Connect your YouTube account and enable auto upload in settings to save your stream. Oh, wow. Oh, interesting. Connect your YouTube account and enable auto upload in settings to save your streams. Well, I'm going to do that right now. Connect your... Okay, where do I do that? We'll go down the list of things here and then we'll come back to do that. Analytics. So volts over 30 days, I've got 25. That's from today. So that's my first donations. Comtech followed the 4th. Comtech followed today. Comtech, I didn't even say congrats. Oh man, thanks, dude. And that's the donation from On Fire. Melody followed today as well. What? Melody followed today? Or is that just, that could be yesterday, the date, because it's, no, but it's the 4th. No, these are all from today. Thank you. 4 followers today. Melody, Daleskis, and Comtech, and On Fire send 25 volts. Subscriptions, 2 over 30 days. Revenue, nothing there. Oh, these are updatable. Yeah, rad. Okay, cool. So when you click on them, they update. Swish. Channel snapshot. Average stream length, 0. I guess that's good. I haven't pulled in my YouTube. Haven't connected my YouTube yet. Stream summary. Untitled stream. Chat 50. Peak viewers 2. Cough, Mixer cough. Mixer, is this like on Mixer, is it? I never streamed on Mixer. These are all the streams I've done though. Netskis, I really can't see any of these new platforms being any good, but I'll check it out. I'd have to encourage you to do that, dude. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't want to be the guy, and I don't want you to be the guy that misses out from the get-go, because we're here early. Like, don't be that guy that says, oh, I tried, and then a year and a half goes by and everybody's on Valora.tv and you go to try to claim net.net.tv and someone else has taken it. You know what I'm saying? Like, at bare minimum, just go and sign up to claim your handle. If you don't do anything with it, fine, but at least you've got it that you can then come back to it later. That's how I look at it anyway. Audience, what's this audience tab? Okay, here we go. Total streams, 21. Watch hours, 55.7. Unique viewers, 15. Average viewers, 0.086. Streaming from the desktop. Average stream length, 2 hours, 39 minutes. Browser breakdown, Chrome. I very seldom try new platforms. This one has me interested, but hey, what do I know? Daleskis, you know a lot, dude. Okay, so community, manage roles, emotes, sub badges, and more. Moderators. Assign trusted members as mods, highlight VIPs, or registered approved bots. Rad. Moderators, top gifters, bots, VIPs. Cool. Emotes. Channel slots, 0 of 5. Free emotes with everyone in your chat. Should we add an emote? Let's try. Channel chat. Keywords. Emote name. What are we going to call? Well, first of all, do I have emotes that are ready to roll? Beam. Emotes. Followers. We got Claudia's. What are we going to call this? This one's going to be called Andrew. And we're going to upload Beam, emotes, Claudia's family, Andrew. File is too large, limited to 2 meg. How big is it? Oh, these are massive. These are like 7 meg. Didn't I break these down? Didn't I do them smaller? I didn't. Oops. I just want to see what one looks like. What's the link gives? Valora.tv. I'll just give it to you. Valora.tv. You're in the net. You're in the DLive machine. I got you, man. There you go. I don't have a graphic ready to roll, but I got a logo, right? I can definitely throw my logo in there as an emote. Which one should we take? Yeah, this one will work. We'll go logo square. Graphics. Logo square. The general emote there. Publish emote. Oh, it's going to be called, not Andrew. It's going to be called logo. Gives a minute logosity. Publish emote. So this is a general emote on the channel. And if you've got anybody can use it. So let's see how that looks. If we go to my channel, we'll just open it up in another tab, skins. Go to my channel skis, and how do we trigger an emote? We just type in, I guess, global emotes, channel emotes. There it is. Comes up rather large in the Beam chat as well. Okay. Channel emote. Playback issues. Switch to legacy. No playback issues. It's working fine. So there are a bunch of other emotes here. All emotes. Global emotes. We could obviously do animated PNGs. That looks cool as fuck. I mean, the colors look nice, doesn't it? Yeah. What else have I got in terms of artwork that we could throw in there? We got the rotating logo. I wonder how this one goes. Let's go Bach. Let's go Bach and put in another channel emote. Farkle in the chat. We got to get a Farkle emote. Rotate. We'll call this one Rotate. Rotating logo. That's not rotating. Too large? Ah, it's 2.3 gig. 2.3 meg. Bugger me hooters. Wow, that's big for what it is. Taking a slash. Thumbnail? No. Okay, I don't have any others ready to go. Oh wait, the fly. 9 gig. 9 meg. Why am I saying gig? It's meg, you idiot. Okay, I got to make these smaller. Files, Date emotes, Claudia. We got the old followers. Oh wait, no, I do have. Nope. Well, we gotta add this one. You know what this one's gonna be. Emotes, followers, Gloria. Gotta have a Gloria emote. There's Gloria. Here comes Jack. We're going to fill these slots up, right? This one's called Jack. Obviously, it's the old Jack bottle, which is now the new shape, the new design. They've changed their bottle design, and it includes this more rounded edge. And we'll add another one. There's 5 available here. This one's Lilia. This is Poopsie's. Where's the 69 emote? If you want to make one and put it in the chat, Dale, I'll add it. Go ahead, dude. I'll make it a special for you, man. There's Lilia. We got one more free emote for everybody, and then we'll go straight to subscriber only. This one's going to be called Thank You. Choose file. File's too large. Bugger, 2.9. We'll go Poopsie. Okay, we got a Poopsie one. Poopsie. We got a Poopsie emote. You guys know these, and I know them, and she loves them, and I love them. Okay, so that's the 5 channel slots. And then if we want to add a 69, it's going to be in here for subs, tier 1 subs, which is Dale only. We could make a 69. Couldn't we make a tier 1 69? On Fire, definitely have those who come over here from elsewhere to go. More emote slots for you. Oh, you can refer and get more emote slots. Is that right? Oh, well, hang on a second. Netskis, if you're signing up, you should have used my referral. I didn't even know I had a referral. The yin-yang symbol. Let's find an animated yin-yang PNG. Under 2 meg, ideally. Let's go to images. Be good if you could get one that spins around, right? You know. And it's got to be on a clear background, man. You like that? That's kind of nice. Just give me a second to go over here. I don't want you to see where I get these from. Give me your code. Okay. Yeah, because there was referrals. Your referral link. Okay. Dude, I've got 2 signups already using that referral. Here it is, Neskis. And if anybody else wants it and you haven't signed up to Valora TV yet, it's in the DLive chat. I'll put it in the Kick chat as well, and I'll put it in the YouTube chat. Just because YouTube is a permanent chat, I guess. A little referral link going on there. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to find a yin yang. Why is that not coming up? Cheers. Thank you, cheers. Log in? I already am logged in. Why you do this to me? Why you do this? Why you do what you do? Just give me a second to get off here. This reminds me of the early DLive days. Yeah. Just setting everything up and like embracing the platform. Good times, man. Yin, Yang. Okay. Animated. I'm getting you a little graphic here, Dalskis. I want it to look suave for you, man. I've got you. Where anything is possible, yes. Do it. Okay, so I've grabbed myself a yin yang from a particular platform, and we will go back to here. And where is it? Oh, to put it on my desktop. Hold on 1 second. Emotes. This is a only tier 1 emotes. Okay, here we go. We can add this now. So tier 1 emote. This is specific. Only you get this, Dale, at this stage. And we're going to call it 69. Channel chat. Everyone in your no. Subscribers. Tier 1 subscribers. Choose file. Yin yang. Bingo bango. And publish emote. That's for you, Daleskis. You get 6 out of 38 slots. You get a lot of slots. At this stage, though, you only got one little doozy to add. Perfect. Okay, now let's move on. Sub badges. These badges appear next to supporter usernames across Gives a Minute. Upload static PNGs for each milestone. Upcoming milestones to fill new subscriber. Now, we do have those old emotes from the... what am I saying? From Kick, which never went anywhere. The media through the ages. So the first one could be the base, which is cave painting. Do you remember these? Let's add it. The cave painting. You'll get a badge here. Daleskis. Tier 1 cave painting. Remember this? New badge label, new sub. Appears immediately when someone subscribes. Publish badge. New sub gets a cave painting. If you've been subbed for 2 months, you will get a reel-to-reel recorder. If you are subbed for 3 months, we're going to do all these right now. You will get an 8-track machine. Yes, you will. So this is all about me. This is all to do with, or the concept here is recording techniques or storage mechanisms throughout the generations. Starting off with a cave painting, the most basic documenting method. Then a reel-to-reel, then an 8-track. If you sub to me for 6 months in a row, you will get the badge of the ability to speak words, spoken word. We figured that should be in there as well, spoken word. So there's a speech bubble. And if you sub to 9 months in a row, you will then get a vinyl record. Now that's a swish one, a vinyl record. For 9 months, a vinyl record. 1 year of subbing over on Valora, you will receive a boombox. We're moving through the decades here, folks, of modern technology. A boombox, 1.5 years, you're going to claim a gramophone. I feel like that came before the boombox, but I'm a little backwards. And after 2 years, goodness gracious me, VHS comes along. You'll get a VHS badge. And after 3 years, goodness gracious me, there will be a cassette tape. Subscription celebration and gift celebration. Yeah, man. Now, a custom milestone. After 3 years, let's go to 4 years. Custom milestone. Month. How many months in 48? In 4. Hey Siri, how many months in 4 years?
4 years is 48 months.
48 months, folks. Then it moves into you'll become a Walkman. You'll get a Walkman. Sony Walkman. 4 year. Sony Walkman. 5 year. Hey Siri, how many months in 5 years?
5 years is 60 months.
69, 60. After 5 years, you'll get a hard drive. Not an SSD, a spinning drive. 5 year spinning drive. After 5 years comes 6 years. Hey Siri, how many months in 6 years?
6 years is 72 months.
72, you say. I trust you, Siri. Don't lie to me. After 6 years, you'll get a floppy disk. You know what I'm saying? Want to see a trick? I think Gibbs was looking for one of these. What am I looking for? I want to see what. Oh, wow. That's an animated image. A screenshot. You put that in screenshot. There it is, folks. There's me on the wheel. That's so sweet, dude. I took one of those, but I'll take your one, dude. I'll take your one to my desktop as well. That was 6 year milestone. Are we going too far here? Does anybody think that they'll support me for 6 years? I mean, I've been live. My channel's 10 years old. You know what? I'm going to keep going with this. I'm going to do all of these just because we don't know where Valora goes. This could go on for 10 years. And then if someone ever comes up with a VHS tag or a 3 year or a Walkman to be like, dude, remember you set those up years ago and you didn't think they'd ever get used? Well, someone's using one. So let's do a 7 year support milestone. Hey Siri, how many months in 7 years?
7 years is 84 months.
84 months. So floppy drive, and then was a Sony memory stick. Do you remember the Sony memory stick? The memory stick. That's rad. Let's do, oh, there it is, yeah. Let's do, I gifted a sub, you bastard, you missed it. Oh, I missed it. I'm apologizing. I apologize. I'm busy doing emotes. Who picked it up? And by the way, run until you fly. Let's go. Also, good night, good evening, good morning. Thank you, run until you fly. Read your chat, you wanker. Dalesky gifted a sub to Melody. Melody, that means so hang on. Where are the badges then? Oh, they're in there. They're not populating. Oh, okay, so the badges are only coming up in the Beam in the Valora chat. We really got to get those badges across the Beam stream chat for sure. We really have to get those across the chat because we see them in there. It's 1 a.m. here. Yeah. The beauty of the internet, the world's populated different timeses. Let's do, where are we? Back over here. Let's do the 8-year milestone. Hey Siri, how many months in 8 years?
8 years is 96 months.
96 months, folks. Choose a file. That was the memory stick. And then a radio. You get a radio, dudes. At 8 months, 8 years, you get a radio. 9 years? Hey Siri, how many months in 9 years?
9 years is 108 months.
108 months. We have a... Oh, next came the CD. Yes, the compact disc, folks. The compact disc. Cassettes are out and compact discs are in. Let's do a 10 year. Whoops. Hey Siri, how many months in 10 years?
10 years is 120 months.
120 months, you say. And now we move on to this next one. The mini disc. You guys remember mini disc? MD? Melody? Mini disc? Mini disc. That's what you'll get as your badge if you sub to me for 10 years. I'll be an old man by then. And my hex stakes will be worth nothing. Anyway, that's a different story. Hey Siri, how many months in 11 years?
11 years is 132 months.
132 months for 11 years. Where are we? We're almost there. You get a DVD, a digital... Actually, before I tell you what that is, does anybody in the chat, as I pour from the homebrew, anybody know what DVD stands for? First person to correctly, without Google machining, tell me what DVD stands for, and it's not what you think. I don't know what you think, but I know it's not what you think. Well, then you go, Dale. It is digital versatile disc. Everybody goes digital video disc. Pow! No, there was also the ROM feature, the read-only memory, and there was also the multimedia mode of a DVD. Didn't have to be video files. Digital versatile disc. Ha! Fuck you, dude. Yeah, you got me. You got me. You got me. So let's go back and add a 12-year. Hey Siri, how many months in 12 years?
12 years is 144 months.
By the way, Netsky comes in, digital versatile disc. Look how slow the DLive chat is. For those just joining us on DLive, the answer's already come through. So that was DVD. Oh, a secure digital SanDisk removable memory stick. I'm sorry, I can't hear your question. I'm watching Gives really loudly. I like that. Thank you, On Fire. Thanks for the support here, dude. We're going to look into more. We're going through this. We're going through this. 13 year. Hey Siri, how many months in 13 years?
13 years is 156 months.
156, you say? This is the last one, right? No. After the secure disk, SanDisk secure memory comes the blockchain. The blockchain. These are a bit out of order, right? Because the TV is the last one. What are we up to? For the 14-year mark. Hey Siri, how many months in 14 years?
14 years is 168 months.
168. By the way, run until you fly. It's wild watching people do anything here. It really is. I'm grateful. Your staff here, I'm assuming, right? I think we follow each other on Twitter. Do you think that we'll be around in 14 years on Valora.tv? I hope so, because I'm setting up my badges as if we are. And there is the last one you will get if you sub to my channel for 14 years. Your badge will be a television. And the idea of this is it's communication methods throughout the centuries, throughout the decades, starting off with a cave painting, then a reel-to-reel machine, then a radio, then spoken word, then a CD, boombox, gramophone, VHS, blah, 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 blah. These are all going through, and that's as far as we'll go, 14 years, because that's all of them that I've done. So what are channel points? What are channel points? What are these? Create custom rewards that viewers can redeem with their channel points. Configure cost, cooldowns, and beautiful card designs. Channel points. Bannon, Run Until You Fly is the person you need to interview. Okay, well, look, let's pause for a second. Run Until You Fly, I'm the founder, the CEO, and currently the sole project developer. Do you want to do a panel discussion, an interview? We can just hang out and talk about not now, but sometime in the future. Do you want to hang out and just talk one-on-one? Not one-on-one. Talk to me via Discord, and we'll do a stream. We'll just talk about what your plans are, what your hopes are, what your goals are for the future with the site. Yeah, we won't do it right now. No. I like to set these things up, but I feel like we are at a point here, 6 months into Valora, where I've been paying attention to it for 6 months, on and off, been slowly watching, keeping feed of what's going on, and it seems like it's it's right at that point where if enough people come over here and, you know, start creating content and getting a following, then this thing could pop off. But I guess a lot of it depends on what you want from the platform. It's your baby, so what do you want to get from this? We can work that out. But I think I'd have to double check, but I'm pretty certain either you follow me or the Valora account, which is, I'm assuming, is you on Twitter. I keep getting distracted. Whenever I open up Twitter, I'll have to do that in my own time. I just get distracted. This has been the wildest experience of my life. You know, if anyone wants to know the backstory. Oh, there's in the about section. Gotcha. Okay. Yep. Gives a minute. It's a good friend and a great streamer, in my opinion. Thank you, Dale. Thank you. Let me refresh. He did say to refresh this page. Now might be a good thing if you can handle it. We can't do it now. I've got my family here for Easter, so I can't commit to an hour or so right now. Channel points. Okay, so this is the equivalent of, say, triggering alerts on bot tricks. So when you guys trigger the, you know, like I want to mow the lawn and go fishing, that all comes from the channel points on bot tricks. So this is the equivalent here on Beam on Valora, and we don't really know what we're looking at here in terms of the thing that makes my streams more unique. Now, I'm not the first person to do audio alerts. Definitely not. In fact, H3 have been doing them for years. The difference is that my alerts are triggered by you guys. So I create them and I allow you guys to trigger them whenever you think. And it's been used in many, like in some instances, it's come up at the most apt timings when you guys have triggered an alert right on schedule for whatever we're talking about, and it fits perfectly. I love that it's up to you guys to do it. I would love to be able to do it either in, like, it would be great if the bot tricks alerts would just transfer across, but I realize that every platform has their own way of doing it. We might have to look into how we can get audio triggers and whatnot here in Valora. Then again, you might say, well, we've been working hard to get everyone over to Kick just for that purpose of being able to trigger the alerts. I've always said you should, as the streamer, you should give people the option to go wherever they want, wherever they feel most comfortable. For a long while, that was Tidy. You know, Tidy Lads was the place where we would go and trigger alerts and whatnot. That's all gone now. So no one uses that anymore. So what I'm saying is we need to be aware that this is a new place and they'll have a certain way of doing things. And if we can like take what they've got and slide it into our thing, and the latency here is much quicker, it could be even better, right? Could be even better. Benham will need a focus, limited time Q&A. He tends to ramble on and on and on. This is true. It's 1:13 a.m. If we were to chat, I'd be audio only, and it'd be like 15. So let's not do it now. Let's not do it now. So you got a link there. Alerts, rewards is where you want to go for that stuff. Okay, let me grab that out. So sounds and stickers. I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example of what we've got going on here. So we've got a thing. This is for run until you die. Until you fly. Well, you can die if you fly, if you don't get a good takeoff. So one time when I was IRL streaming, I was chatting with this rather cute girl, and she was on camera, and she leant forward and said, "I just farted." And I didn't prompt it. I didn't push. She just said it and she had farted. And so we took a clip of that. And now whenever anyone in my stream farts,
I just farted.
we trigger it. And it's an authentic thing that people just, the honor system. If you farted, let us know. So I just farted. And then another one, which is one of my favorites.
We see you gives it a minute. We see you.
We see you gives it a minute. When I was going to be weird. That is going to be weird. When I was lucky enough to be on the H3 show, in a sense, well, no, they played my content. Yeah, I got a lot of personal gratification for Ethan Klein and the H3 crew kind of appreciating my content. So we trigger them. That's what we do here. And we've got a whole
Peace and love. Peace and love.
That's the only one I don't I feel guilty for that one because that's an H3 thing, but I like that you guys trigger it. I don't ever trigger it, but the alerts are cool. And yeah, we'd love to be able to get that over here. But there was a link. I got to grab that. Alerts, rewards before it gets out of my chat. Let's go and have a look at that. No, I don't want to delete. I want to copy the link. There we go. Valora TV, alerts and rewards. Oh, we're not even over there yet. Dude, I see that. It's the next one down. Let me get to it. Let me get to it. We're getting there. That makes sense. I was wondering why I thought you were mentioned on H3. Yeah, that was funny. It was an interesting time. I just to wrap or to put a pin in that, I made a video I was on a road trip and I had a dream that I worked for the H3 podcast. It was a weird dream because I was in a kitchen. I was making food. First of all, they don't have a kitchen. They don't run a restaurant. But in this dream, those were the guys that were like Ethan and Ela. They were running the place and I was working for them. And I woke up and I made like a less than a minute. I think it goes for like 46 seconds. I just made a little piece to camera saying, I just had a dream I worked for the H3 podcast. And I made a video, put it up on YouTube, got to AB, found it, got on his feed, then got on the show and they watched it and they critiqued me. And it was just kind of cool. Wise Wolf. Hi there. Hello, Wise Wolf over on Kick. Cooks a minute. Is there a Discord link for Valora? There is, isn't there? Is there? That's a good question. Let me open Discord. Trying to decide the right way to type out explaining SNS. It's not quite coming out. SNS subscriptions. There is a Discord. I'm not, dude. I'm going to get in there with you. I'm not even in there. I'm not in there yet myself. I haven't got the you can't be in there yet, Melody. Let me join the Discord first. No, you can join it. I'm just being silly. I haven't even got the Discord. I'm going to join it as well. I normally go on Discord immediately. Just going to open up Discord. To the Discord. 100 online. I'm going to just join it. What's this? Profiles. Wise Wolf, there's the Discord for Valora. Be careful with that, folks. That's person coming in on Kick. Be careful with that link from Wise Wolf. Be very careful. Just saying. Just saying. Be very careful with that link that Wise Wolf posted. I don't know if I would not. I'd be clicking the one from Run Until You Fly. I would not be clicking that one from Wise Wolf. If I'm being 100% honest, do not click a link from someone we've never seen Wise Wolf before. Do not click that link. If you know what's good for you, hell no, don't click that link. Or if you do it behind a VPN paywalled on a computer you don't do anything else on. Do not touch that shiz, man. Be very, very careful. Did I join? Hello. I'm just going to say hello. I joined. We're all in there. We're all in the Discord. And Wise Wolf is over on Valora too. Okay. You could be legit. At that particular juncture, Wise Wolf could be someone that's trustworthy. We don't know though. We don't know. Just saying. Was that a create invite from within? I mean, yeah. So I just want you guys to be aware that there are people that are going to take advantage of, you know, whatever. So just be aware of that. I think you guys are all up to speed with that anyway. So let's continue on with this. Where are we here? So the rewards. So custom rewards, channel points. They're not. I mean, there's no point adding a reward just for an emote of some sorts, because I'd only use that if it was like audio alerts and things like that. So let's take a look at that. Alerts and rewards. Feature toggles allow viewers to send stickers on your stream. Yes, I want that. Sounds allow viewers to send sound alerts on your stream. Absolutely. Browser source overlay. Add this URL to a browser source in OBS. Set to full canvas. Okay. Okay. Let's try that. Let's copy it. Wait, we've got it. This is already here? You guys already have this in Valora? You guys already have this? Wait. It's like our own in-house blurb. It's already here? I thought you said it was coming. It's already here by the look of it. Sounds and stickers. It's already here, dudes. Wait, we could just do this right now. Wait, seriously? Well, hang on. Let me add the URL to... I guess I'll just add it to this... I'll add it to this source here. I'm just doing this in OBS right now. So the ones here cost volts. Channel points are free. Okay. Hang on a sec. Before we do this, let me get this right. So the ones here, alerts and rewards, actually cost money. Okay, so currently the way we do it on Botrix is you get points for chatting in the chat. And those are free, or not free, but you accumulate the points. There's no dollar value to them, but then you can spend them in the store. So the ones under sounds and stickers. What voice chat do I need to interrupt you in? Voice chat. You want to come in on voice chat? Look, I know that would make it easier, but if we're gonna have a voice chat, it's gonna be a proper. I can't do it now anyway because my family's out there, and I'm looking at wrapping this up pretty soonish. But I'm just curious because... Okay, so how do we... So channel points... Create custom rewards that viewers can redeem with their channel points. So those are channel points. But you can't add... Yeah, so sounds and stickers are the ones that cost. Custom redemptions. Yeah, so channel points can have sounds added to them. Yeah. Charles, I tried to sign up for Valora. It would not take my password. Even following their directions, tried several. Wow. Yeah, okay. Can we just try adding a stream alerts? New follower. Configure. Well, we've got to add these, right? We've got to add these. A new follower alert. I mean, they're all here. Hey, it's all there for us to set up, dudes. What's the default? And they all come in from this URL, right? Yeah, it's all one browser source. Oh, I guess I'll just add this anyway. I'll just add this to my setup here. There's no reason not to add it, right? And I'll just call it I'll just call it Valora alerts because they're all coming in on one URL, which is pretty rad. Valora alerts, and I'll just set it to the full width. I'll just bang it all in there, and I'll just set it all up to fit to screen. Okay, so it's the top layer and it's fully in there. So at least that's there. So turn on emote stickers. So now that that's in the browser source, can we trigger can someone in Valora just trigger a emote and see if it comes up? How does that work? Does the emote just hover over the screen? And maybe I'll need to add audio to this. Control audio via OBS. I'll do that. So there's, thanks Wise Wolf. I didn't see it there. Did it come up there? Didn't see it there. I just added that URL. It's on the top layer of my scene. Didn't do anything. There's a custom CSS in there. I'll take that out just in case that's messing with it. Either way, stream alerts. We'll just turn all these on, I guess. We'll just leave them to the default. Well, they're on, but they haven't got anything in them. I'll just set them to the defaults. I'll set all these to the defaults. At least we'll know that they're in and operational. That blast came from the Death Star. And we'll set them all to default. You can pick positions, but they did show. Oh, did they? Oh, I didn't see it. I guess I wasn't looking. I'm just turning all these on and setting them to the defaults. Resub. Raid is on. Turn that on. Sounds and stickers. The reason we say full canvas is because someone could put a sticker on your face. Nice. I'd like that. Okay, these are all set to defaults. Oh, we can test them, of course. There you go. Okay, so that did work. Let's test all of them. Let's test it. There's a test button here. Test alert. Gives a minute just followed. So these are just straight up card alerts with no sounds, but you can obviously change them and add sound to them as well. It's showing in Beam. It is? It's showing in Beam? Is it now? When you say it's showing in Beam, I want to thank Tadram and Gibbs. You guys rock. Hey, thanks. So they're all in anyway. Content rating, PG-13. Display settings. Let's go maximum, 10 seconds. Default sound. I like a plop. No, let's go pop. We can add our own sound later on, I guess. But I've got to save that. Enable global sharing. Yeah, they can use mine. All sounds and stickers. Commission. Oh, wow. If I share my stuff, I can earn off of it. Up to a total of 10%. That's kind of cool. We'll put it back to default 5 though. That's pretty cool. So if we make cool stickers and stuff and everybody wants to use them, I get rewarded for that. So I guess we've got to wrap this up pretty soon, but let's take a look at monetization, right? Now, have I got to save this before we move out of here? Okay, it's global sharing. This is the beautiful part. Because Blurp isn't taking you know 15-20% or whatever. Yeah, dude, this is pretty slick. This is not what I thought. This is pretty rad. But did we test everything here? Sounds and stickers. We didn't really test anything here. No, we haven't. Stream alerts. We didn't really. Oh, we checked all this, didn't we? We can still say, look, creators share stickers, get a royalty when used in other channels. That's pretty slick, man. That is pretty slick. Yeah, so these are just custom overlays. Yeah, okay, I gotcha. So let's go down to monetization here and let's learn about vaults, I guess. We got to learn what these are. I've got to add my W8 Ben. I can do that another time. You got Stripe payouts. Okay, well, we'll look into that another time. Earning summary, payout readiness, recent payouts, detailed pay. So that's not telling us about the vaults or anything. That's just the payouts. Show earnings, hide earnings. What? I've already got $10 in there? Huh? There's already $10 in there? I mean, I probably shouldn't be showing you this, but apparently so. There's $10 in there. Combined vaults and subscription income. The subscription threshold or payout threshold is $25. That's fair. That's why it's hidden by default with the show button. That's look, you're right. I probably should, but then again, we're so early here and we're so new. I don't mind showing you this, but in the future, I probably wouldn't show that, right? That's from 2 subs and some vaults. So we've got 2 subs and 25 vaults, and that's about $10, which seems like a lot. I'm just saying, like, that seems. I guess we don't know, Dale, and I don't know if you want to mention this, but you did buy the subs. How much did you pay for those subs? I guess we need to find out what subs are worth in terms of to the viewer and what vaults are worth, which is what I thought that would be in here. It's $5.99 US per sub, and that's for a month. That's for a month. Dale, are you in a locale where it's collecting tax? Dale, oh, he can answer, but yeah, he tells us all. He knows. Yeah, I don't know. Well, yeah, anyway, I'll let him answer. I'm not going to answer for Dale, but analytics moderation toolkit. Wait. Achievements is what I want to see. Achievement and emote slots. Emote slots unlock automatically as you grow. Keep streaming, bring your community. Okay. Milestone tracker. This is kind of cool. Track your progress and see which achievements unlock the next batch of slots. Show your stuff. Unlocked. So stream 10 hours to break the ice, which I've already done. Swish. I've streamed for 138 hours. Easily broke that. Steady signal. Stream on 5 different days for at least an hour each day. I definitely do that. I've done it for 48 days. Founder's choice. Build your first community of 15 followers. I've already hit that. I've got 19 followers. Wow. This is cool. Community bloom. Grow to 50 followers and keep the momentum rolling. I've got 19 out of 50. Beacon reach. Reach 100 followers and light up the Valora directory. Eyes on deck. Needs adjusted. Earn 50 hours of live viewer watch time. Yeah, I've already done that. Yeah, that needs to be fixed. Yeah, cool. Endurance engine. Stream 100 total hours and earn a sizable slot boost. I've done that, and I've got a total slots of 10. Benon, this site is designed intelligently, as you are seeing. Yeah, dude. It's clean. It's presents like easy to read, and it just looks good. It sounds lame, but the font is nice. Those kind of small subtle things do make a difference. Like an easy to follow font. Like it looks clean and simple. Dugsky, I might be a bit late in the stream, but I was wondering from BCF $59.99 little fridge pack on one side, can holder with the bottle opener on the other side. Oh wow. Wanderer. I'll get a screenshot of that, Dugsky. The Wanderer from BCF. That's back in the content of the camping chair. I gotcha. The Wanderer. Thank you, Dugsky. Got a screenshot. I'll take a look at that later on. Invite bonuses. Invite 5 creators and viewers. Invite 10 creators. Okay. And when they say it opens up slots, is that slots on the front page? If you get more slot action, sounds crazy, but if you get more slots, you get on the front page wheel more? If that's what that is, that's pretty cool. Because like, you remember when Kick first started and I've got a screenshot or a screen grab, a video of me on the front page of Kick. And then all those dudes like Aiden Ross and Trainwreck and all those guys, I never got back on that wheel. But there was a time, I've got it, there was a time when I was on the wheel on Kick. I learned this one thing about tax law after we started. In a lot of places, you don't have to get a sales tax license, collect taxes until you hit a certain... Oh, wow. No, it's not emote. It's emote slots, but I love the idea. Because you know what, man? Just thinking about that, like, it's nice because I've already been on that front page, but that, to be honest, that's because there's not a lot of people here yet. So the platform itself is in the infancy. And so therefore... if, assuming you're not slaughtering baby goats, you're going to get on the front page because you want to promote content. But once the platform starts kicking off, that front page position will be highly sought after. But if it can go to someone who's achieved certain... Actually, I don't know. That even just saying that might be a bit wrong because then you're rewarding based upon longevity. That's not right. I guess there's no real... I don't know what the answer to that is because a platform can choose who they want to promote, of course. And they'll promote their biggest streamers, of course, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is there. I just know that I don't like that. I never... It's like getting recommended on YouTube. Like, how many people want to get a recommendation from a bigger channel and how many actually get it? Like, a small handful. I don't know what the answer is, but yeah. Everyone's first stream on the platform will always get a front page. That's good. That's good. And then the front page, unless anyone is manually pushed to it, is a curation. A curation of... So staff can push it? Yeah. There is more to that conversation, I think. It's a dicey one because... if staff are pushing the front page, then there'll obviously be that conversation at some point where someone says, how come the staff member keeps pushing that streamer? Why are they pushing it? I don't know. I think there's a lot of nuance that needs to be like tackled in that conversation. And I don't pretend to have the answers, but I just know what I don't like about it. But it's pretty rad that we're here right now and we're observing all this. Recent invites. Oh, Giggle Pickles and Jake. You guys came in on my streams. Rad. From the referral, Giggles and Jake. That's cool. Journal. What? Journal. Write and manage blog posts. What? So there's at least one with no viewers or under 2 to 3 viewers. If everyone has viewers, at least one. Oh, this is the curation method. So at least one of the with no viewers or under 2 to 3 viewers. And if they have viewers, at least one under certain followers and then one with most viewers. No, that makes sense. You're trying to cover, yeah. What is this? Write your first post. No way. This is like a little, so this is a social aspect. Wait a second. Only visible via link. Interesting. So hang on a second. Okay, well, I'm new here. This is kind of rad. This is a streaming platform with a social element. Wait a sec. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just take that out. I'm gonna say a streaming platform with a social. So I'm gonna say, hi, I am new here, kinda. but there is a social element to this platform too. That's unique. By the way, before I post this is what I was saying about beamstream.gg. Why is beamstream.gg unique? You've got restream.io. You can pay for Restream, and then you can use their thing and you can add all the outputs and you can do all that cool stuff. What they don't have, some kind of front page where all the streamers are curated and you can go through the list of whoever's streaming and find out there's no UI, there's no front end. Beamstream added that, and now they've got a platform, a list of streamers, a wheel, carousel, a hierarchy, a platform, right? And now here's Valora.tv, not just the streaming platform, but also giving you the option to post comments. I'm not very good typing and wording. I'm better video to camera to face, but blogging definitely has its place, and I'm stoked that they're doing it. People ask for this. That's how I added it. The community shapes what we do. Dude, it really does make sense. It really does make sense. I don't get why other platforms don't do it. Our 6-month week-long celebration, we launched the brand new scheduling system. The scheduling system was interesting. I saw that. We just added the Valora plugin to Lumna Stream. I'm not sure what Lumna is. That's cool. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to just say a new paragraph. I've been on the wheel. I've been on the front page wheel. Check this screenshot. Check the screenshot. And then I'll add the screenshot from the desktop. Screenshot would be the last one I've taken here. There it is. Add that to the happy times. We can format this if we want, or we can just post it. Let's publish it. There it is, folks. I just posted it. Now, is there, if I go back to the front page, now to be on your profile under journals, does it come up on the front page and on the front page? Dude, snap. You answered me. As I said that, you answered. So go back to Valora.tv. That's the wheel. And top streamers. Oh, wow. I'm a top streamer. That's rad. Journals. Check that out. Journals up top here. Recent journals. There's me. Sub badge legend key. Let's see who's... Dude, this is cool, man. Look. It's like Facebook, but it's not... Look at this. This guy's got a rad setup. Holy shit. I'm inspired by that. What's covering... Is that bubble wrap on the keyboard? I like the monitor rig. Signal lost, signal found. It's been 6 months. 6 months since the streams went quiet across Kick, YouTube, and Twitch. No late night sessions, no Alien Army. See, people are good at writing. I'm not good. Valora.tv. This is from a Dominate Gaming channel. Valora.tv isn't just where I'm streaming next. It's where everything comes together. The content, the community, the mission. No more fragmentation. No more dividing attention. I'm going to say, you write words better than I think them. Cheers. So let's see how Dominate Gaming is going. Loading profile. Member since March 2026. March 2026. Oh, that's this year. Clips and videos. What is Signal Boost? Signal Boost. Hasn't featured any channels yet. Signal Boost. Is that when you can promote another channel? That's kind of rad. Yes, right on. Run until you... Man, what is the latency here? It's like... The latency seems like there isn't any. I just asked that and you answered me. Okay, riddle me this. What's 5 plus 2? Quick, give me the answer. 5 plus 2. Dude, what? That was actually less than 2 seconds. Okay, Valora, and that's going through beam stream as well. Far out, man. That's quick, hey? That's quick. Okay, so let's go back to. Okay, so the question I've got, and we're going to have to wrap this up, but the question I've got here is, what or where is the information about vaults? What are they worth in dollar cents? And in an overriding sense, is there any, is a vault an in-app currency, or is it tied to a blockchain? How do, like, can this be crypto? I want this to be tied into some crypto of some sort. Is there going to be a consensus mechanism? Is there going to be any kind of Web3 element? Like, can we earn vaults by streaming? Can we earn vaults by referring? I just hope that's part of it. I just hope that that's part of it. And I don't expect it, but the DLive, the way that DLive did that was so good, and it worked so well for so long until it didn't work. Vaults are 1V, 1 cent, just like bits and kicks. Okay, it's not crypto. Maybe someday, maybe. Okay, I'm not going to promise it, but maybe someday. So the only thing, or the only reason, so like crypto or even not like a full-blown like mainnet cryptocurrency, you don't need to have a Solana or an Ethereum link, but the point of it is, like, if you give people something that if they can start earning the thing by doing the thing, they'll do the thing. And if the thing that they're doing to get the thing is streaming and creating content, they'll do more of that. And so therefore the site will grow. At the point when DLive was doing that, well, I came across, amongst many others, on the back of that PewDiePie video where he was saying, you guys can earn this token called a Lino simply by creating content. So if you go over to dlive.tv and sign up and start creating content, you automatically start earning their Lino. And then the thing that he said next blew my head off completely. He said, not only do you earn it, but the people that watch your content also earn Lino. So then you've got this dual earning mechanism where it's like, well, the creator's going to be incentivized to create content because they keep earning this thing. And then the community is going to be incentivized to consume the content because they're also earning. So this was a wheel that just, like, self-perpetuating momentum. It just kept rolling over itself. The more I streamed, the more I earned. The more people viewed, the more they earned. It was golden, like, so good. And then they had these other mechanisms where if you took the earnings that you earn and you said, well, I'm going to stake them, I'm going to lock it up, I'm not going to spend it, I'm going to lock it up. It's the proof of work consensus mechanism, proof of stake. You take what you've got, you inject it back into the system, and then you get voting rights to sort of dictate where the site goes, and then you could spend those votes on bigger streamers that had a bigger stash of it. In my case, I was always voting for a guy called Boomer. He was pretty apt with all that, and he was pretty savvy, and I agreed with what he was saying. So all of my votes got delegated to him. And then by voting, you'd earn more. And then at some point, there was a time when they were like, and by the way, this concept failed and we didn't get out of a test net. We only stayed there. We never quite made it to mainnet. So right now, you take out all of your earnings, you cash it in for a dollar amount, and off you go. And that's how I got involved in crypto. By being incentivized to stream and earn their token, I then got an introduction to another world of crypto. And whenever I see a new platform, such as your one here, Valora, it all looks rad. I really want some incentive to focus on this. Like, I really want that. And I mean, right now there is, I mean, I just looked at my rewards, $10 there, or what, from this one stream, $10 seems great. Can I reinvest that $10 into the platform and then have a say in what the platform does. The consensus, right? The voting stuff. Oh, you don't have the overlay. I didn't do it in this one. Dude, hold on a second. I can do it right now. Sorry, I'll add existing, what was it called again? I called it Valora Alerts. My apologies. Fit to screen. Yeah, that's not my concern, but that's my thoughts. But I mean, look, it's just me, and not everyone's into crypto, and that might not make any difference to anybody. It does make a difference to me, though. Let me just read the chat because we definitely got to get out of here. I've got to wrap this up. Okay, the lag here is 0. I typed it in and it appears. It's quick here. It's quick. So before we do go, was there a there's the emote on screen. Was there a link on the site for vaults for the dollar amount? DLive, Beam, and Vaughn don't censor my streams. They are not X-rated, just my collection. I'm not a crypto person, so I'd want someone to really sit with me. Yeah. I think the word crypto might be it might throw up red flags for people, but an in-app currency. I think an in-app currency is a more accurate term because you don't have to have it tied to a blockchain. Feel free to read our terms and service community guidelines. You'll find your answer. Who was that in? Oh, that's in regards to censoring. Yeah. Crypto is too volatile. I'm not a crypto user. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely volatile. Yeah, sorry, I hadn't set up the alerts on this scene. Yeah. When you are allowed to play your own videos to your subs, it's been proven in court you can do it. Okay, you don't have the overlay. Yeah, okay. Enjoy the vaults regardless. Thanks so much, Corey and everyone. So hang on, who's Corey? Run until you fly is Corey? Emote sticker. Did we get stickers? Run until you fly is okay. Corey. Okay, cool. I'm gonna forget that, but how does Dale know your name? What's going on, Dale? How do you know his name's Corey? What's going on? Dale, are you involved somehow here? Are you involved somehow? How do you know this person? I can never tell what's going on in my chat. My lady Chloe, that's with a K, Chloe. It's the other half. We both stream from this channel, but she only chats from. Oh, cool. Dale's an OP. How did Dale get on there? What? Who are you, Dale? It's time that you came out. No, you don't have to tell us. I'm just being silly. I met Dale in a voice chat a few hours ago. You don't know him, Dale. Okay. Can we did we get I just want to see an alert here on the full screen. Can I trigger one here? I guess I got to go to the I've got too many tabs open. Too many tabs. On Discord, it's under my name, so he knows mine. I'm just going to trigger this. Okay, that didn't put it anywhere. I mean, it put it in the chat. Well, I guess we don't have. I can do a test. Corey's a fascinating dude. Just saying. I was gonna just test a test an alert here. I mean, I do have other channels. Corey Legendary. Is that French? Legendary. Emote sticker sent. There it is. Okay, thank you for that. Right in the center. That's cool. It's burning my beard. Oh, it's gone. It's French. Okay, cool. Hey, before we go, is there a page here where we can learn about the vaults pricings and whatnot? Because that feels like something we should have tapped into. Achievements, journal, settings. I don't think we looked at settings. I gotta go though. The purchasing side, yeah, just to see what like, because if someone donates to me, I want to see what they're donating, and I want to know what that's about. Out there with Steve. Hi from New Zealand. How you doing out there? Bottom of my chat. Okay, cool. Bottom of my chat. Go to my profile. Man, the latency over here is too good. Bottom of my chat. Purchasing is on the front end of the bottom chat or purchase and vaults in that same menu up there. Okay, so bottom of my chat. Loading effects. We'll just do a sunset glow for the time being. I don't think that's the right spot. This looks nice though. Sunset chat. I don't know what that was. Make sure you sub to my channel. That comes up. That sunset. Okay, that's cool. That's something different. That's another thing. But okay, so where was it here? Down here. Bottom of my chat. Clip. Quality settings. Theater. Bottom of my chat. Make sure you sub to my channel, Gives. Come on, man. I'm trying to work my channel out first. Let me get my shit down. I'm going to ban your ass, man. Earn points by watching. So you do earn points by watching. The pic comes up. Yeah, it looks rad. I don't know what that bit was, but I liked it. Earn points by watching gives a minute, then redeem them for cool rewards. Okay, so I'm still confused. Where is the vault stuff? You're in your own channel, so you're limited. You're unlimited. But where? Okay, let's go to a different channel. Caroline of Maine. Self-promo is no bueno. Okay, here we go. 50 points, get vaults, buy vaults. 100 vaults for insufficient vaults balance. Oh, that's telling me to send vaults. I was just going to buy vaults, get vaults. Buy vaults. Yeah. Gift a sub. Did I just send those vaults to her? I'll bring up a modal. It'll bring up a modal. Yeah, sending vaults. You don't have vaults. No, but I did. I got given 25 vaults. Purchases of vaults, dude. Here we go. Purchases of... I must have sent them. Available vaults, 0. So those 25 that came to me in the stream from earlier, are they gone already? But here you go. 500 vaults for $7. Okay, cool. So you don't earn vaults by streaming, and the viewer doesn't earn vaults by watching. They just earn points. Is that right? You can't earn the vault by streaming. You earn something else by streaming. People buy vaults when they're sent to you. They become currency as one. Oh, so instantly so that's why I've got the $10 in there. Okay, so I got vaults sent to me and it instantly converts to dollars. Okay, gotcha. And you don't earn vaults. That's correct, right? You don't earn vaults by streaming. And you don't earn vaults by watching. You have to purchase vaults. So the things that you earn are called points, and the points are how you trigger certain alerts. Okay, that makes sense. That's correct. There's no earnings at this point, but it could be something in the future. So at this stage, streamers can only earn via donations. So you don't earn by streaming. So that mechanism's not there, which is, I'm just going to say it again and again, but I mean, you can take from this what you will, but that's what made DLive so rad. But then again, that also failed. So yes, we were fortunate enough to be there during that period, but then it all collapsed. So if there's ever going to be something similar, it needs to be thought out better so that it doesn't collapse, because the idea of it's solid, but if it's not implemented correctly and it's right for, I mean, we had that whole, the Mohaba and good publications and all that, the chest and all that stuff was just horrible. It just didn't, it got so close to being good and then it just, yeah. The fail wasn't because of the way the rewards work, Gives. I mean, it was manipulated, though. It was manipulated. I was only around when D-Live had the chest, and that went away. Yeah, see, the chest was part of it. Like, you could then give the chest to your community. But yeah, my point is, it was great, but it didn't last because it wasn't sustainable, basically. Charles, I'm in Valoria. There he is. Hey guys, I'm going to get out of here, but I really appreciate the staff that have come into this stream. I wasn't planning on doing this. This plan was about chairs. This stream was about getting camping chairs. And as we were doing that, this came up. I always say it's good that, I mean, that's the beautiful thing about live streaming. You start off with a concept and then it dictates and moves around and goes all over the place. And now I would say that we're deeply interested in Valora.tv, and at some point, Corey and On Fire, if you do want to, we can set it up. Just DM me. One of you guys follows me on Twitter. We can set up a conversation, just a Discord call. It's completely up to you whether you want to be on camera or just voice, but I always do camera, and we have Dale that doesn't do cameras, but it could be fun just to sort of talk through stuff that we've kind of brought up here today. But yeah, props for you guys for doing this. I mean, through the dust of other platforms, stuff rises, and this could be the greatest thing. We're here now, so yeah. Trovo's closing down. Wise Wolf, yeah, exactly. Trovo's going. They're shutting their live streaming down. Who knows? I mean, platforms come, they go. Didn't what's iSpongelot's website? That's flashy.social. Up and down with the live streaming. They've turned that stuff off, and it doesn't seem like it's coming back. The market is. There is a slot there. There's a slot that's available for someone to take it and go the D-Live Golden Era Phase 2. And I hope that does happen. But happy Easter for those of you who celebrate the chocolate bunnies. I'm going to see you guys soon. Tomorrow even. I'll see you guys then. Thanks for hanging out with me live. Appreciate you all. Thank you for the follows on Valora.tv and the subs. And I appreciate you all hanging out here with me for a little while. Great times. Thanks for being here live with me. Started out, and don't forget to farkle in that chat. Oh my Lord, Charles. Did you really do that? You did, Charlie. You can't let me... I missed the farkle. I missed the farkle. You scared the absolute shit out of me, Netskis. Or Charles, sorry, Charles. I got to add that URL across all my scenes as well. Hey, see you guys. I got the heart on my sleeve. Later. Go wipe. Far off that, actually.